Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Happy New Year. Bonne année. Feliz Año Nuevo and maligayang bagong taon. So it's 2026. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready what 2026 will offer to you and, of course, to us pageant fans? I'm just as excited as you are. So, welcome to the first group live chat of Critical Beauty. To those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And to my usual followers, hello and happy new year. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button and also the notification bell below so you will get instant notification for the latest videos. So I would really appreciate it if you could help this channel grow because remember, it's not only my channel, but it's also your channel. Okay? Cool. So we're just waiting for our guest today. Now, I invited Wilfredo, and he said he's coming. I also invited Noemi, and she said yes. George of the Pageant Empress is also joining us, although he's going to leave early because he's actually in Bangkok, staying in a hotel, and then he said that he has to move to another hotel. So he's only going to be with us just for a little short while. And of course, my good friend from Boston, Jonathan Akinwale, was also joining us, and also Lenka, who's also going to be a little bit late because she's doing some stuff like publishing or I don't know, something. Anyway, so all four or five of them people will join us tonight. So we'll see. So hello, everybody. Fatima Fake Bosh, Happy New Year. You're watching. How are you doing? How's your rain doing, girl? So we're waiting for, okay, so we'll see. We have two people now here. We have George and Jonathan. Uh, Chen Bamwa from Ghana. Hello and good morning from Ghana. How are you? And look who's in. We have Jonathan and George of the Pageant Empress.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, how
Hi,
are
Jonathan.
you?
How are you doing? Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
George, you're in Bangkok, right?
Yes, I think I've lost my voice, Rafa, so I do not sound that great. Like I have
Uh-oh.
really bad. Yeah,
What have you been doing?
it's
Have you been
fine.
screaming Happy New Year?
Yes, I've been using my throat a lot. So yes,
Among other things.
Uh-oh.
I don't know about that, but yeah, like
So,
screaming.
how,
Yeah.
so how was Christmas? How did you spend Christmas?
Yeah. I was in Ceylon, the gay capital, the gay district of
Mm,
Bangkok. So I went to a lot of like events because my
mm.
friends came from like different parts of Asia. So we
Oh,
celebrated together.
Oh,
It's really
that's
fun.
wonderful. That's
sounds
wonderful.
like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was.
but you were supposed to meet with Lanka, but I think she was not
I
able to
think
make
she
it,
was
right? She was
preoccupied
sick.
with other things. So yes, like yeah. So I
Yeah.
ended up just going to like gay events, yeah, instead.
Okay. Well, hopefully she should join us tonight because she said that she's doing some business like publishing or something, and she's going to be a little bit late. So hopefully
Yes.
you guys get to talk to each other. What about you, Jonathan, sir? How did you spend your Christmas?
Christmas, I was in the office that morning and then I came home. My car wouldn't start that evening, so I had no choice but to, stay home. But on Boxing Day, I did attend the party, so
What is
yeah.
Boxing Day?
Boxing Day, it's essentially an extension of Christmas. That's the best way to describe it. It's the day where you open up all your gifts,
Oh, okay.
if you will.
I've always thought it has something to do with the sports boxing.
Oh no.
Rafa, do you not have Boxing Day in your place?
I
It's
don't think
quite
we have
fun.
Boxing Day in America, Jonathan.
No, it's
No?
more of a European thing. It's
Yeah.
very it's
Oh,
very
okay.
common in the British Isles and
Yes,
in
it's
Nigeria as well because we were colonized by the
Right,
right.
British.
exactly.
So yeah.
In
Okay.
Thailand, is it common to George? Boxing
No,
Day?
no, no. But we celebrate
No.
in the UK. It's quite famous, like yeah, Boxing Day. So I'm a bit surprised that you don't have that in the US.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good, 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 good. So people are watching, about 30, 40 people watching. One of them is Fatima Fake Bosch. She's the one who was the first person to arrive. And I said, and I asked Fatima, how's your rain so far? And she said, Happy New Year, Rafa. My reign is like that of a widow. And then other people are okay. Ohini from Ghana. I'm good, and I'm so excited for today. There's a lot to unpack. Yes.
Yeah.
Runway Poppy is joining. Wilfredo is joining. Where are you? We're waiting for you. Get your Puerto Rican ass here.
Yeah.
And then, hello, Wilfredo. How are you? Everybody's fine here. Okay, so we are waiting for you. Hurry up. Also, Noemi is joining, but she's not home yet, but she's rushing to get home.
Okay.
And hopefully, my good friend Andy Chafe, who is the moderator of Pageant Chika, another Filipino vlogger, hopefully he's joining us. And already a donation,
Oh,
$10 from Pia Gamboa's PFPG. Pia, I think you donated last time, didn't you? Well, thank you, darling. We appreciate your donation, $10. God bless you and your family. Happy New Year. Yes, guys, 2026, please be generous, okay?
yeah.
Please be generous, and I really appreciate all your help. Thank you so much. Thank you a lot. Greetings from the Philippines. Waiting for you. Yeah, wait. Yeah, well, yeah, Runway Poppy, where the hell are you? Why are you not joining us? Why are you chatting with these people and you're not joining us? Come over here. I gave you the Zoom link. You better click it. So, um, so I know George has to leave soon because you have to move to another room in
I
Bangkok.
have about an
So,
hour. That's okay. Like I can, yeah,
oh,
like
okay, so you have an hour. Okay, so actually, the reason why I wanted to do this group chat is because, I did a little short on YouTube, and I
Hmm.
basically mentioned that, oh my God, the Miss Universe drama has not ended in 2025. It
No.
still continues in
Yeah.
2026. And then lo and behold, after New Year's Day, January 1st, what did we see on social
Yeah.
media? Luis Chavez Singson, the Filipino businessman and millionaire,
uh,
posting, saying something that he had met with the former vice president of Miss Universe, Sean McLean, with Chavez's daughter, Richelle. They
yes,
met in the Philippines, and okay, that was basically he didn't really said a lot of details about the meeting. It was kind of like very brief. But Chavez mentioned that neither Anne nor Raul are no longer the owners of Miss Universe organization. Okay.
Hmm.
So I think, and then this was followed by a statement released by the Mischievous
Mm.
organization denying
Yeah.
Chavez's statement, Chavez's claims. Now you wonder, did you guys see that statement that the Mischievous organization published?
Yeah.
Initially,
no,
initially it was sent to the national directors because I was wondering, I think Julio, our friend Julio, posted it on his website, on his page, he said, "Where did
Yeah.
you get that?" Well, he's friends with his national directors, so maybe one
okay,
of the national directors forwarded to him. But I was like looking over Miss Universe platforms. I did not see it in Instagram story. I did not see it in Facebook, Twitter, none whatsoever. So I figured, something's fishy going on. And then boom, 2 hours later, they publish it on their Instagram and also on the website. Actually, no, not website, only on Instagram and
Yeah.
Facebook. So I
Hmm.
wonder, somebody is not telling the truth. Okay.
Yeah. Of
Somebody
course.
is not telling the truth.
Yeah.
So who is lying and who is telling the truth? I mean, it's so utterly
Hmm.
confusing. And if you guys analyze the letter, the statement, it was very generic. It has no signature, no
Hmm.
signature. So
Yeah.
you wonder who the hell actually wrote this letter, this statement. It cannot be Raul
Yeah.
because his where we don't even know where he is. Does anybody have any idea where Raul is? Because remember last time Wilfredo, he was somebody caught him in a cafe in Paris. Okay, it was the Spanish journalist Sergio Sarmiento who actually took a snapshot, or maybe he was, or maybe somebody else did, and he forwarded to Sergio, and Sergio published it on his X account, and that's where it spread. Oh, look, Raul has been captured. And I thought for a minute, was he actually captured slash arrested? No, basically, a photo captured him sitting in a cafe in Paris. That was it. Okay.
Yeah.
But we don't know where he is. And now I'm hearing that he's somewhere in Spain, in
Mm.
Madrid. Like, what the hell is he doing in Madrid? Does he have any connections in Spain? You know what I mean? Uh, I mean, I bet you next time he's going to be in Monaco, because his connections in Monaco. He went there for the Cannes Film Festival like 2, 3 years ago, remember?
Yeah.
So I thought it was very, very interesting. But the statement was not signed by anyone. Of course, Anne could not sign it because we don't even know where Anne is. Anne has been gone for like over a year and a half. Okay. We don't know where she is. Does anybody have a clue where she is? People still think that she's in Mexico somewhere. Acapulco, maybe. Somebody told me it might be in
Hmm.
Acapulco. So yeah. Ahmed said the Miss Universe statement gave what Layla did for Miss USA. Could Raul be experiencing a Layla? Funny how karma works. Well, yeah, that may be. That may be. But remember, Layla paid for the franchise for Miss
Mhm.
USA, okay? And she was betrayed by Raul
Yeah.
and Anne and gave the franchise to Tom Broder, okay, behind Layla's back. So that was very criminal of Raul and Anne to have done that to Layla. And as you know, Layla is suing both of them plus Tom Broder. So she's gonna win. I have a feeling Layla's gonna win because she has all the receipts. Uh, Rafael Vicente says Paula Sugar, if I'm not mistaken, also denied the sale of Miss Universe when Anne took over. Did she? I
I
don't
don't
remember.
remember that.
Did she? I don't
Uh,
remember.
I don't believe she did.
Yeah, I don't remember.
No.
Chat GPT wrote the letter. Yeah, I think so. I think ChatGPT actually wrote the letter. Maybe, or maybe the social media manager herself, or definitely not the new VP of International Relations, that Guatemalan woman, Maria Jose Unda. Definitely not. But I did see a letter she supposedly wrote in Spanish. And you wonder, why is she writing something in Spanish while the Miss Universe organization is writing something in English? You know what
Right.
I mean? So it's just utterly, utterly very confusing. Like too many people. I mean, who's actually running the show? That's the most important question. Who is running the Miss Universe organization? Okay. Raul isn't telling the truth. Clearly, Chavez still has the chance to buy the 58% of Miss Universe shares that GT, meaning Grant Thornton, will be selling since the Thai court stated that their plan for rehabilitation isn't helpful. That is true. Chavez also mentioned that the real
Exactly.
owners of MUO are actually the
The
creditors,
Predators. Yep.
the creditors and the investors whom Raul and Anne had defrauded. Okay, so they're very. Can you just imagine? Imagine, put yourself in the position of one of their creditors, of the investors. How the hell would you feel knowing that you had invested probably your life savings
Hmm.
into the pageant, into the organization, you know, only to be defrauded by Anne and Raul? I mean, how would you feel? Jonathan.
My blood would be boiling. I mean, my blood is boiling with with this entire thing. I
Yeah.
mean, I just, it kind of just reaffirms my thought process of a fan should not be buying a platform like this, especially if they do not have any kind of business acumen, because this woman, God bless her, wherever she is, but she's just taken this platform and has just all over it.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
just
you
a shame.
wonder. Yeah, you wonder, she has a family. I think she has like two young kids. You wonder
Yeah,
about the two kids. Like, mommy, why did we leave Thailand?
yeah,
Why did we to move to Mexico? And I can just imagine all the lies that Anne, has been telling her
yeah.
children. Okay,
Hmm.
because they have no clue. They have no clue.
Right.
But eventually, one of these days when they grow up, of
Hmm.
course, everything you put on the internet stays on the internet
Yep.
forever. Okay, they will do thorough research and they will discover that their mother was actually a corporate criminal. Okay, that she should have been in jail. Okay,
Yeah.
now I wanna know runway poppies impression. Unmute yourself, please.
Hi, everybody. Happy New
Hi,
Year.
Happy
Hey,
New Year. The
it's
girl with the
Leo.
girl is the girl with a yellow cap.
It's too much my Harry Potter t-shirt.
Oh,
So
your hair. Oh, I love it. I love it.
yeah.
Yellow and red. Ooh. So the
Hi.
question is, if you were one of the
Uh-huh.
investors, okay, knowing that Anna and Raul stole all your money, they went away with your money, knowing no profits whatsoever from the pageant, how would you feel? Would you hire someone to kill them?
Thank you for the question. I believe
That
that
candle. I love that candle.
you remember the Well, my answer to that question, Rafa, would be that I will hunt them down. I will make them pay and world peace. I would be mad. I would be mad because
Yes.
there's people that still believe in pageantry, and this is one of
Mhm.
the reasons why a lot of people don't believe in pageants anymore. They
Yeah.
think that everything is crooked. And like I had said before, pageantry is a business today's day. It's
Yeah.
not like the 70s, 80s, 90s, you name it. I'm
Mhm.
part
Right.
of the 2000s. Now it's a business and it's more tangible. People can see it more because of the social media.
Right.
But uh, this will make harder to new uh upcoming international pageants and national pageants that to get the help and the sponsors that they need in order to honestly get their salary for their queen, being able to do their job and promote their platform, not only the the winners platform, but also the organization's platform, because that is the idea. We
Mhm.
need to remember that through pageantry, a lot of countries, some Latin countries like Puerto Rico, Mexico, Venezuela, my players for today, Colombia, and just few to name, and then of course in South Asia uh, and Africa, you see a big, huge platform that is being based on pageantry to help other people
Mhm.
building their nonprofit organizations, like and things like that, like Beauty with the Purpose. I know Beauty
Right. As
with the
well. Yep.
Purpose. I read that it's a platform that is all over 135 countries. So just imagine
Yeah.
how much through pageantry people, communities are being helped and being impacted by it. Just because one woman that have the courage to allow themselves to be judged, maybe made fun of it, just for wanting to be that international ambassador to bring back to their country not only some happiness, but bring them recognition and allow them to see what their country is capable to raise and create and educate. So
Right.
that's an important thing to say.
Mhm.
I'm
Exactly.
with you. Yeah.
Totally, George. What do you
Well,
think?
I'll just sue all of them. I mean, like what they're doing, like sue Anne and like sue Raul, because
Yeah.
how dare them, like, abuse the system, like Runway Poppy said, right? It was all about woman empowerment, but in the end, it just kind of became like a laughing stock of like beauty pageantry in general. And I think that Miss Universe has lost its prestige and the
Mhm.
legacy that they once had. So
Yeah.
I think that GT should take over as they deserve to do it. So and take over the whole thing. Because I know at the moment they have, I think, like almost 60%, right? Because Raul still has some percent left. I think they should like buy all of it, 100%, and sell it to maybe in like an American company, an entity, so they could
Mhm.
get it back to New York City and yeah, have the Miss Universe back to what it was.
Right.
So just
Yeah.
remove all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you think the pageant should return to American ownership? I do.
Yes. I mean,
I
I
really
love the
do. I do.
Filipino,
I
don't
do.
get me wrong, like Filipino businessman, he's great and all, but I think it should not be in the hands of Asia or like in any like other continent.
Yeah.
I think it should be back to the US where it was rightfully owned. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
I
somebody actually.
believe that
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I believe that again needs to be in hands of someone that see this as, and I know it's going to be kind of redundant or
Mhm.
against of what I said before, but needs to be in hands of somebody that see it as a business in order to empower, and not in hands of someone that is going to see it as their own benefit of empower their own country or being
Exactly
of
right.
fanatism. This is
Exactly right.
not Miss Fans Universe
Yeah.
organization. This
Mhm.
is Miss Universe organization. I think, one of the things that Miss World have to teach everyone is that throughout the course of the decades, being in the same hands, and hopefully once Julia Moll is no longer with us because she's a human, at some point she needs
Yeah.
to pass the baton, stay within the family, and they
Yeah.
continue the legacy. You know,
Sure.
we
Yeah.
all know pageantry is not very well seen in Europe.
Mhm.
Mhm.
In Europe, they don't care about Miss Universe, especially. There's some countries that they don't care about it, but when it comes to Miss World, they do
Mhm.
care because they're strong platform of beauty
Yep.
with the purpose and what how much money they raise to help the community.
Right.
And that is one of the things that I remember when I met with Noemi Paula Sugar years ago. Her vision was to make Miss Universe more philanthropy. I think her goal was to make it more like Miss World because technically that was a good way to get people on board.
Hmm.
Pageantry is changing, and it's depend the country or the region or the continent is how you will be able to build up and be successful. In United States, you need to have technically a volunteer platform. You need to have something that is giving back to the community. And
Right.
that's why I helped a lot before.
Mhm.
HIV, AIDS awareness, Meals on Wheels,
Mhm.
the platform for Miss Teen USA, those platforms were all about
Yeah.
or
The-
dedicating to help the community. How many Miss Universe travel? I
mhm.
remember Suleika Rivera, she stayed like 3 weeks in India
Mhm.
with the HIV awareness and purpose for Miss Universe
Yeah.
at that time back
She
in
hated India
2006.
though.
Yeah.
She never told me that. She
Oh,
never told me
she
that.
did. She did tell Rossan Ogata, the former travel manager. Yeah. Well, she was
I
18.
don't
She was
know,
18. She was
but she
19.
was
She was
18.
emotionally immature. She was not used to, you know, uh, being in a big country, especially a very huge, diverse country. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why she didn't like India, is because of that. But then again, going back to Miss World is popular in Europe than any other pageant
It is.
because it was based in Europe. It has a long tradition, and they have
Right.
crowned many, many, many European beauty queens
Yeah.
as
They
Miss
have.
World.
Yeah.
So they're famous for that. Whereas
Yeah.
Miss Universe, not really, or even
Also,
Miss
let's not forget,
International.
Rafa, that Miss World does crowns countries that are like most smaller countries, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gibraltar back in 2009. Like, no, like until that point, I had
Yeah.
no idea it was actually a country. I know it
Right.
because it's part of the British Isles or like
Yep.
sovereignty of the UK.
Mhm.
But until that point, I had no idea that was actually it existed. So for me as a
Gibraltar.
child, I was educated about a new place, and I
Yep.
don't see that happening in Miss Universe. I think the
Right.
smallest place they have crowned
Hmm.
is maybe like Puerto Rico, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've crowned like really, really tiny country in Miss Universe recently. So like, yeah.
No.
So I think Miss
Oh,
World actually
Oh,
gives chance
no,
to
no, no,
other
no.
countries.
Bermuda.
Is it
Oh no,
Bermuda?
Bermuda. Miss World crowned Bermuda, which is a
No.
very small country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
So if
like,
you're talking about Miss Universe,
She was
it,
runner-up to
yeah,
Maritza Sayalero, and then she went
exactly.
on to win Miss World.
Yeah. But as
right?
far as
but
the smallest country being crowned by Miss Universe, I would think it's probably Puerto Rico.
Is it
Yeah.
Puerto
yeah,
Rico?
Puerto
That's what I was
Rico. I
thinking.
mean,
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
size wise is Puerto Rico, and look how much. And that is the thing when you subestimate. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly. When you not subestimate, when you underestimate, sorry, a country just because of their size, that is the biggest problem
Mhm.
because these countries that are being um, size-wise very small or underestimated, they produce a lot of things.
Hmm.
So
True.
you
That
can
is
never
true.
because we have bigger countries and they do nothing.
That's
They
true.
have nothing to offer to the
Hmm.
society or morality
Right.
or spirituality, to be honest with. I mean, spiritually, be honest with, let's be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, before I continue, I don't know if you guys have been following world news lately. You know what's happening in Venezuela, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Really
They
Hmm.
sad.
carpet bombed the
I saw.
country. Yeah, yeah.
They got the
Terrible.
country back to the people.
Yes.
Woohoo! And of course, what's happening in Iran, of
Yes.
course, People's Revolution, they're actually
Yeah.
revolting against the Islamic regime of Iran for 46
I'm
years.
so happy. Yeah,
Me
it's
too.
like coming back. And
Me
then
too.
Rafa, like even in my parents' country, like last year, I think you saw like the people had a revolution and they literally kicked out the government from Nepal. So
Hmm.
like I was really happy that like Venezuela is kind of like doing the same thing. So I was like, okay, I think we're le leading towards the right because I know they are like a communist country, right? If I'm not wrong, like they had like really bad.
It's a
Mhm.
dictatorship. Maduro is a
Yes,
Yeah.
dictator. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
So have you
so
guys seen photos of him being handcuffs?
Right.
yes, so yes, yes, yes.
And I saw somebody sent me a funny video. Obviously, it's artificial intelligence. A funny video of Maduro sharing the same sell as
Raul?
Puff Diddy,
Oh, P. Diddy.
P Diddy. I thought it was hilarious. Like P Diddy
That's
was like making
funny.
the moves on Maduro, and Maduro was resisting him. No, stay
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from
yeah.
me. I thought that was very funny.
That's funny.
So yeah, congratulations to all our Venezuelan people, to our Venezuelan pageant fans. I think it's going to be a very challenging,
Yes.
reform because I think somebody replaced Maduro as the president. It's a woman president. I forgot her
Uh,
name. Not
is
the one
the
who not the one who won the Nobel Peace Prize, Machado, not her. It's Cecilia or something like that. Yeah, I
that
think
is the thing that I'm kind of confused
me
because
too. I was like confused. Like,
It
who is
was
this person?
Machado, the one that won the Nobel Peace
No,
and
Yeah.
so
is
here's
living
what,
here, that was the vice,
yeah,
I think the vice president, then I would be happy. But allegedly, they say that there's a different woman that was
yeah,
pro
Yeah,
Maduro.
exactly.
exactly. It's an
Yeah,
extension of
And
Maduro.
right.
exactly. So
Yeah.
this is the way that I see it. And these people, don't kill me. This is politics. I don't like to talk too much about politics because I respect everybody's points of view.
Hmm.
But this is the way that I see it from here. I am happy that Venezuela is gonna get a breath of peace. That I'm happy that it's happening this way. No, because I'm thinking about all the people that might be got hurt
Yeah.
and suffer. It's a divided country. I mean, you can see the videos, people that are happy in one hand in Venezuela, but in Venezuela as well, we have people
Mhm.
literally hating the way that United States came there supporting Maduro. So it's not like the whole country was kind of unified to let's
Right.
keep this person out, like what happened in Puerto Rico, that my
Yeah.
island come together no matter their political views to kick out the government.
Yeah.
And that was the first time in history. This is not the case. I believe in defending people. I believe in freedom and protecting people. It's just there's ways to do it. That's my
Mhm.
personal opinion. But
Yeah.
also, if I think in a long run, I feel that everything is all about business. Venezuela is the number one with when it comes to petroleum and minerals and things like that. And maybe some people would not like what I'm gonna say, but
Say it
the
anyway.
president of the United States is all about if you are not with me, you are against me. So if you are not gonna cooperate, it's like if you don't like me, I will make you hate me kind of thing. It's like there's some countries that they don't want to cooperate because of their tariffs and here and there. So now he have a country that he can kind of have ownership and get the things that other countries are putting a pushback. So technically it's like, okay, so your economy from my end is going to suffer because you will not get my support. I will be able to get the things that I need for my country somewhere else.
Interesting concept.
So,
I I slightly
be-
disagree.
especially for one particular country
Yeah.
that, well, two, but there's one in particular that is too close to us. We're in neighbors.
Mexico?
And I think that's kind of like, you know, it's like anything like in Puerto Rico, they have, by the way, Puerto Rico played kind of a part in this because everything got out. The troop deployed from Puerto Rico. They had that in news,
Oh,
and
wow.
nobody knew.
I didn't
That is
know
the
that.
reason when the airplane stopped in Puerto Rico and then come to United States. They even closed the airport. So because in Puerto Rico, United States have a big army base. It's very, it's very strategic.
Mhm.
So some people will be like, but when this happened, when these troops leave United States, no, they deploy from the island.
But Puerto Rico is safe. Nothing happened. Well, they shut down the airport just for one day. Big
I
deal.
know. I just hope that there's no retaliation though from Venezuela just because there's
How could Venezuela retaliate? They're powerless. Maduro is no longer in power. And going back to the
you never
concept
know.
of going back to your earlier statement that Trump
Mhm.
attacked Venezuela because he's only interested in the oil. Let's ask the regular Venezuelan living in Venezuela who has been struggling to survive for the last 20, 25 years. Okay.
Right.
And
The
that is my
majority of
point.
them, the majority of them actually welcome this invasion
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
because
Yeah.
because many of them would say that they would rather sell their petroleum to a country like America, who
Mm-hmm.
is within the same hemisphere, who
Yeah.
who 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 values democracy, rather than selling petroleum to the enemies in another continent like China
Right.
and Russia. So
Yeah.
eventually it's going to benefit the Venezuelan people. So you
Yeah.
have to look at the bigger picture for that. That's why
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
Trump did
I
that. You know what
know,
I mean?
but that is the reason why that I say that there's a lot of things going on. Um, Hopefully everything goes well. I just hope everybody there work together because when you see videos from two different sectors, again,
Mhm.
criticizing what happened
Yeah.
and other people celebrating. I just want peace. Honestly, Venezuela deserves peace. Venezuela is time to get a breather. They
Mhm.
need to literally have a leader that is going to watch over them. I think any country that allegedly believe in democracy is time to watch for their country. You need
Right.
to be light in your house before you
Mhm.
can be light outside your house.
Well,
Correct.
all I can say is that I'm very, very delighted to see all these Venezuelan beauty queens like Barbara Palacios, Stefania Fernandez, also Carmen Maria Montiel, who, by the way, lives in
Yes.
Texas and is running for a congressional seat in Texas as a Republican. So she's very, very happy. All these Venezuelan beauty queens congratulating, Trump for invading
Right.
Venezuela and getting
Yeah.
rid of Maduro. Now,
Yeah.
before we continue, let's welcome a new guest, Andy Chafe.
Hey.
Hi, Andy.
Hello,
Hello,
Andy.
everyone. Happy New
Hello.
Hi.
Year.
Happy New
Andy,
Year.
would you like to introduce yourself to our guests here who have met you for the first time and to all our new viewers?
Hi, everyone. My name is Andy Chafe, and I'm from Canada in Edmonton. So I am new in the world of pageantry. Not really new, but my what do you call this? My knowledge about pageantry is just mostly watching it, and then I dig into the deeper version of in a pageantry about maybe 2 years now. And I have my own channel also in YouTube, which is the my name Andy Chafe Pageant Chika.
Mhm.
So and then I met Rafa, of course, in one of our friends' content creation, which is called the Misinformation, and that's where we met. And then we met also in person in Thailand last edition of Miss Universe. And I'm happy to be here with you guys, to meet you, Jonathan, George, the pageant empress, and
Welcome.
Happy.
Welcome.
Thank you
Happy
so
to have
much.
you.
Thank
Uh,
you so much.
Well, we
So
welcome
welcome
you.
aboard.
We welcome you. By the
Yeah.
Andy, by the way, Andy and I competed in this online pageant sponsored by Contesera Pageantry.
Yeah.
So Miss Information 2025, the first edition, and I was second runner-up. Wait, sorry, I was second runner-up. First runner-up was Gaysel from
Yeah.
Cruella of Pageantry, and Andy won the first
And
edition
it's
of
Oh,
uh
Miss
it's a trivia.
Information.
okay. All right.
congratulations.
Okay, I just have a question to ask. Do you guys have a firm, accounting firm to validate the
Oh,
votes?
Oh no.
No, I think it was rigged. I think it was rigged. I
Rick.
swear to God.
You think it was rigged?
Oh no.
Because I
I mean,
saw I saw Gesa look on his iPhone, for
Okay.
answers and stuff. I think, and not only that, but the internet connection between the Western Hemisphere and the Philippines, where Gesa lives,
It's a little
internet
bit
connection
late.
in the Philippines is delayed. So that gave him a
Delayed,
lot
Oh.
of
yeah.
time to listen to the
so
question and look at the
so
iPhone.
you are telling me, Rafa, that you are our Artista Milano.
Yes, I am your Artisa Manalo, okay?
So you
Okay.
your
You're
second
funny.
runner up, but you were hoping either yourself or
The winner or the first runner-up.
Cote d'Ivoire to be the winners,
But
That's
you
and
know
funny.
what?
Andy came and stole the
Yeah,
crown.
yeah. But Andy would probably say, you know what? It's my destiny to win. It's all about
Di
destiny.
ba?
Right. Yeah.
He's gonna raise his
I'm glad I
voice.
won.
But it was really fun. You guys should sign up for Misinformation 2026.
It's a
Mm.
trivia. It's
It's
a
a
trivia
trivia.
game.
It's a
Yeah,
trivia
called
game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pageantry.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that would be
what they do, they
interesting. I
ask
would
you
like
all
to
these
do it.
questions about true or false. True or false, did Thailand make Miss Universe top 5 in 2023? True or false?
Oh, right.
I
Questions
don't
like
like that.
that.
By the
Yeah.
way,
False.
Rafa, I just wanted to kind of correct about
Mhm.
the Miss World. I just did like quick Googling. It says the smallest independent nation to win Miss World is Grenada in 1970 with
Oh,
Jennifer
that's
Houston.
right.
And
Mhm.
the
Yes.
Admit it.
smallest non-sovereign territory is Gibraltar in Miss World 2009 with Kilani Aldonor. I don't know how to say last name, but so it's between Grenada and Gibraltar, the
Okay.
smallest in terms of
Yeah.
size.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Mm,
See, that kind of trivia they would
yeah.
probably ask in Misinformation 2026. All right. George, you should
Are
you
you
should
allowed to
compete.
use any chat GDP by any chance just to get the correct information? Because I just used it and I was trying to correct myself. Yeah.
Well, as
All
long
right.
as I receive all the 100 questions to prepare myself, I will be ready for that.
Now, okay, so going back to Chavit Singson, the Filipino
Yeah.
millionaire who wants to purchase Miss Universe. Somebody said, don't you know that Chavit Singson is a plunderer? The same as
Hmm.
Rocha. So what do you mean
Is he?
plunderer?
You
Is
tell me,
he?
like as a Filipino,
Because
like
Um,
because
I don't know.
because didn't he financially supported the Miss Universe contest in the Philippines when it was held in
yeah.
2016?
Yeah, in
He was the main
2016.
funder supporter, right? I mean, he lost money, but it didn't matter to him because he said as long as the pageant will help tourism in the country and help embellish the Philippines, that's all that matters. So he really
Mhm.
doesn't care about losing money anyway. So yeah, so maybe he is because he's been a governor of his province for such a
Yeah.
long time, you know. So that's very maybe a little bit corrupt. Who knows? Um, if Puerto Rico backed out in staging this year's edition, is it possible that the Philippines might host this year? It all depends. The Philippines will probably demand the same thing as Puerto Rico did. Is there going to be transparency? Is it going to be fair? Okay, are they going to vet the judges, etc.? You know, all they want is for Anne and Raul, for the old owners to be eliminated and bring in new ones that are ethical, moral, and professional. That's all they want. Okay, then we can continue. Then we can go on. Okay,
I think Thailand did a great job last year,
me too. Despite the
excluding
controversy.
despite the controversies and all the bad acting. Woo, they're our Miss Universe, right? They're Miss, no, hold up. Our Miss Cosmo or Miss World, Miss Lenka. Let me rephrase that.
Miss Grant.
Um, okay, Miss Grant. Okay. So
Miss Grand All
um
Stars.
I think, yeah, I think that if they do it in Thailand, I will be super happy. I will not be mad if they do it in the Philippines. I think Philippines have been a great pageant host. Yes, they have a lot of fans, but one thing that I admire from the Filipinos, even though sometimes they might bash me, but I don't agree with certain of the delegates, there's something that you cannot, that all Latin countries, including mine, I'm finishing with mine, all Latin countries or American Latin countries need to learn is supporting your queen no matter what. And I know we need to be objective, but I see queens from the Philippines that you feel like, yeah, you are, yeah, no. But the Filipinos die hardcore. They don't care if their queen is outside in a trash bag with the hairstyle made of crap. For them, that is amazing and was stolen. And you know what? Sometimes the queens like to see that. They like to see the love of their country. And that's one thing that I admire about the Filipino fans. Sometimes they go to the stream, but one thing that you cannot take from them is doesn't matter if their candidate to whichever pageant they're going representing the Philippines, doesn't matter if they meet or not the qualifications, they are behind their queen 100%. And that thing is beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
something that needs to be recognized.
Okay.
I
All
agree.
right. So before we continue, let's welcome Miss Lenka Vomocil. Okay. Hi, Lenka, darling. How are you feeling? How are you
안녕하세요.
feeling?
Much better right now. I was really sick over the holidays, but
Oh
today it's much
no.
better. So hopefully today I'm gonna go see George.
Yes.
All
Have
right.
to.
And
Well,
Yeah,
Happy
we'll
New Year,
have to.
everyone.
Happy New
he's
Year.
also
Happy
recovering
New Year.
from a cold,
Sore
right?
throat. Yeah.
Sore throat. So
Yeah.
Hi, Lenka.
so you better wear a
Hello.
mask.
I will. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I think
So
it's
by the
going all
way,
over.
okay, so before the beginning of this chat group, I sent everybody the list of all the best of
Mhm.
Pageantry 2025 nominees, like
Right.
Yes.
best stage production, best quality, best host country, best queen, etc., all that shit.
Yes.
Now, I want George asked if he could reveal his winners before because he has to leave soon to
Yeah.
change his hotel room and whatnot.
I'm moving
So
out.
okay, so why don't we start with there are two categories: the individual opinion, in other words, all the subtitles like best in swimsuit, evening gown, costume, and interview Q&A. George, who is your best in swimsuit?
So my best in swimsuit is Miss Universe Puerto Rico, Jasly Alicia. I thought she did phenomenal in the swimsuit competition. I actually also really liked the evening gown, but I think especially the swimsuit, I thought she had the best overall. Uh, should I give the rest of them as well? I think there's like three more titles, right? Like
Sure,
evening
yeah.
gown.
Who's
So
your
my best
best in evening gown?
My best in evening gown is Miss Grand Philippines, Emma Tiglao. I loved the dress as it was phenomenal. Obviously, it looks like the latest iPhone as well, the color scheme, which I just loved it. But especially her presentation was incredible, and it had the grand element. So I really like Emma's evening gown. My best in national costume goes to Miss Universe Turks and Caicos Islands, who Bernice Dickinson, and I think she
Yes.
also deserves a spot in the semi-finalists of Miss Universe. It
She
was
was
just really big.
robbed. She was robbed.
Yes, she was. It was definitely robbed, and she did a really great. The national costume is really big, and it's quite fun to see small islands like Turks and Caicos really get a spotlight and a moment to shine at Miss Universe. But once again, it's a shame she did not get a placement. And my best in interview at the Q&A goes to Miss Universe Cote d'Ivoire, Olivia Yates. I loved when she talked about the importance of representation, especially being a woman of color, to take spaces and be in the room where she feel that she's often not invited. And as a gay Asian man as well, who grew up in predominantly white community, that's how I always felt that I had to kind of make my own space to be in places where I kind of felt that I'm not invited in a room full of like Western or like white gay men always kind of judging me. But I kind of said, you know what, I'm gonna take that my own space and create for myself. And I think that was so beautiful for her to kind of talk about being an inspiration and role model for young girls, especially women of color. And I think it's so important to have a woman like her who's so independent and has her own purpose, have her own destiny. And I know that she did not win Miss Universe, but for me, she will always be my Miss Universe 2025, regardless of whatever you guys say. And I know that she's going to do incredible things in the future. And I think she's such an incredible and outstanding woman. And I would love to see her be hopefully either a diplomat or even a prime minister of a country, Cote
For
d'Ivoire,
sure.
because I know she is an incredible human being. So those are my individual subtitle winners.
Wonderful. Now, what time do you have to leave? How many more
In like
minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Should I say the rest of them because you gave me the is that okay?
Sure. Okay. So, best stage production, what do you think?
I will give it to Miss Grand International. Even though I did like Miss Universe, I think there's some parts that was a bit lacking. So I'll give it to Miss Grand International in terms of the production. The best quality of contestants, I believe that was the next one, right? I'll give it to Miss Grand International. I did like Miss Universe and Miss Supranational too. Those are my top three. But overall, in terms of like facial beauty, I thought MGI had better like facial beauty contestants for me, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Best host goes to obviously biased a little bit, but Bangkok, Thailand for Miss Grand International because they were able to incorporate the element of Thai culture into different activities, and they also went to different places throughout the country, which I thought was really fun to highlight the local ecotourism of Thailand. The best host goes to Miss Earth, James Deacon. I hope I'm saying his name not
Yes, James
correctly.
Deacon. Yep.
Deacon, he has
Mhm.
hosted Miss Earth for many editions, and one thing
Yes,
I really
yes.
like about him is that he does not need a co-host to gravitate the audience. He has that energy that he truly
Hmm. He
encapsulates, and
does.
he can really take up the space. And I really love that one quality about Miss Earth is that they always had been consistent about their host, and he's really great. So I think he should host the future editions too.
The
And
host.
my was it? best title holder. Yeah, best title holder goes to Miss World, Opal Suchata Chongsri. I think she is an incredible beauty queen. I love her project, and I don't know if you guys know, but she was also in Icon Siam during the countdown for the news,
Yes.
Yeah.
I
and
saw,
she was
He
yeah.
was, yeah, she
amazing.
was with CNN
CNN.
Bangkok,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was also there, so like, I mean, I didn't get to record her properly, but like, she was absolutely beautiful in person, and she's amazing human being. And I'm really happy that Miss World is finally getting an opportunity for the Miss Universe fans to see how incredible a Miss World beauty pageant is. And in the end, my best pageant of 2025 goes to Miss World Beauty Pageant. I
Yeah.
think it is the festival, and in my personal opinion, at the moment, the most important beauty pageant because they have been able to highlight the philanthropy through Beauty with the Purpose, and also, like I said before, the importance of inclusivity and diversity while including smaller countries and giving them the crowns, like Gibraltar and Grenada, like I said previously. So those are my winners. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. So we're going to, the rest of us, we're going to reveal our choices, later on in the show. Now, reading some of the comments. Greetings. Happy New Year. Oh, Brise-Brie, bonne année 2025. Oh, in French. She's wishing all of us in the chat group, Happy New Year in French. Bisous, kisses, à toi aussi.
Thank you
Uh,
so much.
you guys are mean to Chavit. You don't like Chavit. Many of you do not like Chavit Singson. So, I don't know why. Okay, so George has the biggest glow up. What does that mean?
He's glowing.
Oh, he's glowing.
His skin
Oh, his skin.
I'm
George, are
using
you...
the it's
Oh, what
this
is that? Is that Korean?
it's a ring light.
Oh, it's a roll light.
is the
Okay.
light.
No
Ah,
wonder. No
Yeah.
wonder.
Maybe it's that. Yeah. Something like that.
Guess who's watching? Our good friend Brian. Brian Javier. Hi, Brian.
Hey,
Happy
Brian.
New Year.
Hola, Brian.
Yeah, should
Feliz
have
año
joined
nuevo, mi
us.
corazón. Claro que sí. Otro boricua. Yeah.
And Critical Beauty Philippines. Hello, Critical Beauty Philippines. Wonderful, amazing pageant platform.
hey,
Okay,
Rafa.
it's growing leaps and bounds. Yes, Andy.
I thought that Critical Beauty Philippines was one of your branches in the Philippines, or it's yours. So does he has two? So I realized now this is somebody else's, not
No, it's
Rafa's.
my good friend Peter, Dr. Peter P, P.E., Dr. Peter
Yeah.
P. He's the one who handles Critical Beauty Philippines and is doing a
Oh,
great job.
there you go.
He's doing a great job. He doesn't have any enemies
Yeah.
like I do. All right, so everybody loves him. So that's why his channel is growing because he doesn't have any enemies. All right. So, but he's doing a great job. Thank you, Peter. Uh, Nawat should give a master class on how to make trouble and never end with an arrest warrant. Nawat has been doing the absolute most and has not lost a single case against him. That's true. You know what? It dawned on me. Do you think Nawat is behind Javit Singh-son's idea of acquiring Miss Universe? Do you think they're working together? Because Nawat
How is
hates
that possible?
Nawat hates
Are they
Raul.
even connected
Have
aside
they
from
even
that
met? Have they
country?
even met with each other? I think they've met,
I
I
right?
don't
don't
think so.
Do
think
they have?
I
they
haven't
met
seen any
already.
photos of them
Yeah.
together.
Huh. Maybe
And
they had
usually
a
know
good.
what's posts with everyone, like like selfies. That's like wherever he meets. I
That
never
even
seen
Yeah.
anything.
real?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting. But anyway, yeah, so the chances of Chavit acquiring Miss Universe, we don't, it's kind of like very slim at this moment because there are
Yeah.
other people bidding, to acquire the pageant. Like who?
Yeah.
Oh, TCG, the Thai group. Whatever happened to them? Are they have they been shortlisted as a potential buyer? Whatever happened to them, to TCG? And I can't think of anything. If somebody mentioned an American entity, but I don't know exactly who this is, this person or this group, and other groups as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. No, actually, we had our chat on December 22nd, and since then, a lot of things, of course, have happened. For example, I mentioned already that journalist who shared a photo of Raul sitting in a Parisian cafe, uh, you know, but you would think that if he doesn't want people to recognize him, he would probably have worn an incognito, like a disguise. But it's obvious that he wanted to be seen, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
stupid. If he's really hiding from the authorities, he would at least be wise enough to put on a sombrero or a big mustache or a Mexican shawl, not to be seen, right?
I mean, well,
Sunglasses.
quite frankly, they rigged the competition, so obviously he doesn't really care about what people think.
He doesn't even care anymore, and I find it very ironic and comical and delusional that he would even threaten to sue Chavit for what Chavit had
Yeah.
done.
I'm
Where is
not.
it? Where is he going to get the money to sue
For
Chavit?
what grounds?
On what grounds exactly? And there's so many people who are already up suing Raul anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
one of them is Layla. I mean, Layla is suing him for 160 million US dollars of losses and stuff. So that's huge. Okay, that's a lot of money. Now, also on December 25th, Christmas Day, JKN Global Group's rehabilitation petition was dismissed by the Thai court. Okay, so they overturned a lower court decision, which led to Ant's assets being frozen for 180 days due to fraud and false financial disclosures. So that's the thing. December 27th, this is stupid. Miss Universe organization released a statement dated December 1st, 2025, written by MUO CEO at that time, Mario Bucaro, clearing Dr. James Healy's name from judging Beyond the Crown segment of Miss Universe 2025. Do you remember Dr. James Healy? He was initially invited to judge the Beyond the Crown contest. Dr. James Healy is the alleged boyfriend of
Oh, the
Miss
boyfriend of Miss Chafe.
Paraguay.
Oh,
Miss
Paraguay.
Paraguay, Yanina Gomez. So you wonder, why did it take this long for them to publish the statement clarifying his name? Why
Because they
wait
had
this
to forge
long?
it.
You think?
Everything is late.
No doubt.
Like,
I mean, first of all, people need to start using their common sense. How are you going to have somebody that is related, emotionally speaking?
Yeah.
It's like Puerto Rico having one of their parents in there, and then Venezuela will have her auntie. Philippines will have one of the titas. Thailand will have the grandma. Let's see. Mexico will have, well, Mexico have the parents. Let's see. Cote
Dr.
d'Ivoire will have her father. It's having just family members like voting, like let's give zero to everybody and let's just vote for this one to see who's gonna win.
Happy family reunion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all in the family. I'm telling you,
exactly.
December 29, Puerto Rico is reconsidering its role as host of the 75th edition and could pull out if transparency and funding issues are not resolved. So it's still in the talks. Nobody from the Mission of this organization has reached out to Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico is seriously thinking of completely pulling out from hosting the event. Okay, so which means there could be no pageant this year. Okay, which
Is
sucks.
it
But you know
confirmed,
what?
Rafa?
Huh?
Is it confirmed already that Puerto Rico is not
No,
hosting?
it hasn't been officially confirmed. They're still discussing because they're waiting for MUO to reach out to
Right.
them and to give proof that the next year's pageant is going to be you know uh justified and transparent. But I don't think that's going to happen because we don't even know whether or not Miss Universe is going to have a new owner, soon. So we'll
Right.
see. But
Well,
if there's not going to be a Miss Universe edition this year,
Mhm.
uh, good for me because that means I can go to India for Miss Grand in October.
yes.
You know what I
Save up
mean?
some money for that'll be
So
good.
yeah. So either way, I really don't care if there's no Miss Universe. All we care about is that they find a new moral, ethical, and professional owner. Okay, that's all. That's all we want.
Yeah.
That's all we want. Okay,
Yeah.
and put Raul and Anne in jail together in the same jail together. Okay,
That'd be fun. Anyway,
and on
it was
the
nice to talk
and
to you guys.
and in the top bunk bed and Raul in the bottom bunk bed.
I'll be heading out again. Goodbye,
Bye.
guys. It was nice
Bye,
See
to
you
meet
later,
you.
George.
George.
Hi,
We'll
George.
talk. We'll
I'll
talk.
talk
We'll talk.
later.
Okay. December 29th, and the co-owner of Miss Universe was sentenced to 2 years in prison in Thailand after being found guilty of fraud
Mm.
in corporate bond case.
Mhm.
Woohoo!
Finally.
One of the investors who spent $951,000 worth of bonds by hiding the
Mm.
company's financial problems, causing financial loss, and did not appear in court obviously she knew about this in advance already. She knew
Of
that the
course.
Thai court would go after her. That's why she left Thailand for Mexico.
Or she knew
Okay.
because she's guilty.
Yeah, if she's not
Yeah.
hiding something, then she would have stayed in Thailand. Hello, right?
Yep.
You know, and
True.
not only that, but people asking me, Rafa, is she going to be arrested? And I was like doing some research about extradition laws. I'm not there is an extradition arrange agreement between Thailand and Mexico, but it
Oh,
it will only work if, let's say, Anne actually commits a crime, a major crime in Mexico, and that Thailand would request Interpol, the international police,
Yeah.
to actually go to Mexico and physically arrest Anne. So
correct.
those are the conditions for her to be arrested.
Mm.
She needs to commit a major crime in Mexico, and that Thailand has to request Interpol to arrest her in Mexico. So
I
so
mean,
we'll
I mean,
see. We'll
I
see
mean,
what's gonna happen.
allegedly she has a citizenship now in Mexico, which quite frankly, she couldn't get any legal way. She probably already bribed someone or railed it, so you know
Mhm.
they're never gonna give her up.
Yeah.
Mhm. I bet you she probably had cosmetic surgery to make herself look more Mexican. You know what I mean?
That's
She probably
possible.
she probably had her eyes made bigger and then probably
Fake
sort of like
tan.
darkened her skin a little bit to look more like olive skin, you know what I mean? Yeah, like a fake tan for sure. And then she's intensively learning Spanish. Learning all these bad words in Spanish, you know.
Hola.
And
It's not
having
hello universe, it's hola
allo,
universe.
allo, you do this. And she's probably eating burritos for breakfast, enchilada for lunch, and tacos for dinner. Who knows? You know. So on December 31st, after allegations that the pageant was rigged in favor of Mexico's Fatima Bosch, um, okay, so this was the rumor involving Miss Paraguay, Yanina Gomez. So she went to her social media and she explained to everybody how she felt about this alleged rigging, that she couldn't talk about it because she wasn't responsible for it, etc. So anyway, she made it to the top 30, right? Which is still also very questionable.
Mm.
Okay, let me
Mhm.
ask you, do you think Paraguay deserve a top 30 spot?
No.
No,
No?
never,
Ecuador.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never.
Ecuador is much
Ecuador,
deserving.
Ecuador,
Turks and Caicos,
Yeah,
Argentina,
Turks.
Turks and
Turks
Caicos,
and
for
Caicos,
sure.
Caicos, like, come
Mm-hmm.
on. Like,
send one of
so
the
many
best.
undeserving girls.
Yeah,
Mm.
Turks and
that was a big
Caicos send
loss.
one of the best delegates that they have sent in decades.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
For
was like,
Correct.
sure.
finally, because sadly to say, there's again some countries that they don't care about pageantry. They just send somebody, and let's pray for the best.
Mm-hmm.
And Turks and Caicos sent a goddess. They sent a powerful
They
woman. It's
did.
like
They did.
I was like, they're gonna make it.
Yeah.
I was like, she can make top 10 and she can make top 5.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
Hmm.
She reminds me of Layla Lopez a lot.
Yep.
Yes,
Hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
definitely.
Hmm.
Definitely. And is she I heard she's part Dominican.
She's half Dominican.
She's half Dominican, right, Jonathan?
Oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why she speaks Spanish. Miss
Yeah.
Turks
Miss
and
Turks and
Caicos.
Caicos.
Turks and Caicos. She also speaks a little Filipino because she knew a lot of Filipino people in Turks and Caicos worked
Yeah,
as workers.
on her
Yeah.
country,
Yeah,
and
and she taught,
mostly
and they taught
Filipino
her some
workers.
Filipino phrases
Yeah,
and whatnot, I think. Yeah. All right, so that was December 31st,
Mm-hmm.
2025. The saga continues in 2026. And we already mentioned January 2nd, where Chavit Singson, posted on his Facebook page and whatnot. And of course, followed by the horrible, horribly written statement by the Miss Universe organization denying a new owner is interested in purchasing Miss Universe. Okay. Whatever, whatever. By the way, speaking of Miss Ecuador, um, somebody posted on social media that she was bad mouthing Miss Venezuela.
Really?
Because Miss Venezuela was interviewed and she had, without mentioning names,
Oh.
Miss Venezuela mentioned during an interview that one specific contestant was actually bad mouthing her. And
Mm.
people were doing some
Ooh.
research and they found out that it was actually Miss Ecuador. So I don't want to believe it because I love
Yeah,
Ecuador.
I find that very hard to believe because
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Nadia, she's just very, very warm. That's what I get from her.
Yeah, I think
So
so too.
I
Yeah,
just find that very hard to believe.
yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
me
it's not
too.
Ecuador.
Maybe it was somebody else.
Somebody
Yeah.
else's. Yeah.
Probably.
Huh. Maybe it was, I don't know. I don't want to mention names. I don't want to like, accuse anybody.
Spain,
If
someone
there's
else. Uh,
somebody who did not make the top 30, obviously. So who knows? Um, oh, guess who's watching? Wilfredo, your sister, Michelle. Hi,
Hola,
Michelle.
Michelle. Hola, mi sobrina bella.
Happy New Year to
Mi cuñado
everybody.
favorito.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. God bless you. Got everybody watching, by the way. And also, let me see. Hope the Venezuelan people own their own oil, not U.S. companies. I think hopefully they will. Hopefully they will. Uh, America, America will be causing chaos.
Ugh.
George. Okay, what else? Okay, hello. Hello, hello. Sir Andy, Canada represented, but rumor has it that he got the questions ahead, so he won misinformation. Yeah, that's what we're discussing about.
I knew it.
That's not
I
true.
knew it. It's against
I said
Rafa.
it.
It's against you.
I said it once and I said it before. Every pageant, to a certain degree, is rigged.
oh,
Okay,
absolutely. I
that
Yeah.
is the truth.
After this last edition of Miss Universe, I
Oh yeah.
definitely believe it now. I mean, I didn't want to believe it before, but I definitely believe more so now that it's rigged.
Right,
It's
exactly.
rigged.
I think some pageants are, I don't want to use the word rigged per se, but I think some pageants, edition wise, winner wise, are being more like interest than being well deservers to be the
Mhm.
winners of
Yeah.
the title, to be honest with you. And it's sad to say, and I remember Grandpa Sosa, Osmel Sosa,
Mm.
he once said that, I think he
I
said
hate
that
him. I
in
hate
the,
Usmel now. I hate him. I can't stand him anymore.
he,
I lost respect towards Osmel ever since he claims that he coached Fatima.
Ugh.
Really? Like
well,
that's what he claims. He
that's what they're
coached,
saying, that he
he
handpicked
prepared
her and
Fatima.
everything since he was competing to become the representative for Miss Mexico. But he's mentioned in one interview that I think in the 80s, something happens that they didn't correct the results when they read it backwards. So again, anything can happen. And that is the reason I admire this former host for Miss Universe at that time when he corrected himself about when
Steve Harvey.
Colombia,
Steve
Steve
Harvey.
Harvey,
Yeah.
when he has the professionalism and he man up and say, hey guys, sorry, I read it wrong,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because it would have been like in the 80s, nothing would have been fixed.
Yeah.
We would not have today's day one of the greatest Miss Universe in history like P. Alonso.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally
So
agree. Yeah. But I think so too that, if you're going to it's going to be very, very hard, after all these scandals and controversies and whatnot, it's going to be very, very difficult for Miss Universe
Clean
uh
up.
to
Yeah.
rebuild its
Hmm.
brand, to rebuild its
Yeah.
prestige, because it has been
Correct.
so tainted. It has been so
Yeah.
tainted. And
I think the brand needs to just disappear for a moment.
you think?
I do. I really do because
Well, maybe this year.
it
Disappear for a year.
it's just gotten to a point where it's like you can't even take these clowns serious.
Mhm.
It
Tell us
you
how
know,
you really feel, Jonathan.
so I mean my blood I mean I'm just gonna be just completely frank. My blood is still boiling because you can't tell me that Olivia, she
Yase.
put in all that work,
Mm.
showed up.
For nothing.
She did
just to
everything.
be
She did
force runner
everything and
up.
then some. And you
Well,
mean
Mm.
to
Turks and
tell me,
Caicos,
and you
Turks
mean
and
to tell
Caicos
me that
was
after
was
those phenomenal answers, you're gonna put
right.
her at the bottom? Like,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
like it ain't right.
Hmm.
And it just kind of just reaffirms my thought process of even if we, you know, work twice as hard, three times as hard, sometimes they're still gonna overlook us, and it just It's just not right. I don't know what more that lady could have done than what she brought to the table, you know? And again, my thought is that her mental health right now, it just must be in shambles. Cause I mean, she's still on social media keeping a brave face, but I'm pretty sure that behind the scenes it's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I mean, we can't keep denying girls a chance because of where it is they're from in the world. It just does not make sense to me, because if these countries are going to pay all these franchise fees, and Miss Universe is expensive, these franchise fees are like
Huge.
tens of thousands,
Oh, yeah,
sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars.
for sure.
And you mean to tell me that if my delegate is not gonna make your business look good, you're not even gonna give her a chance, then why am I even gonna send a girl? It just does not. Again, like, my blood is still boiling every time I, have a moment and I sit and I think about it. It's like, come on.
I was never,
Because
yeah, I was never really clear about the reason why Olivia rejected the Miss Universe Africa title.
right.
Do you have any idea why? I mean, did
So
did she think that the title was also tainted?
from my understanding, that was to just kind of make up for not, getting the main title,
Oh, okay, so
if you will.
got it.
So, and
To
on
make herself
Reddit,
feel better, so to speak.
yeah, on
Yeah.
Reddit, somewhere I read that she, kind of, wants to, distance herself from the brand, which I think is a good idea.
Oh, for sure. That's why
So,
she removed her fourth runner-up title, her
yeah.
Miss Universe from her
Mhm.
profile,
Yeah.
right? Everything. She
Yeah.
totally erased herself from Miss Universe.
Also,
Yeah.
you guys, because if you keep the title, then you have a contract. You are kind of like
Yeah.
obliged to come and work for them whenever they call you. This way,
Yeah.
she set herself free too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Totally, totally.
To be
Yeah, I
honest with you, I believe, oh, I'm sorry, I believe that mental health is important, and mental health can become fragile
Mm-hmm.
when you put yourself in a situation that you give 100% plus,
Yeah.
and things doesn't come happens the way that you thought, but also when you know that things were not fair,
Mm-hmm.
that can shake you a little. But I think her mental health is very strong because she's been very wise. She's showing class.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is my opinion. Of course, I
Yeah.
don't know her, but I feel that her mental health is very strong, and she is a very intelligent woman and very clever, and she knows how to bounce things back. You know, I think that she did decline that title because Miss Universe is a mockery, and she don't want to put her name with something that doesn't elevate women's talent, intelligence, beauty, and what they are capable
Mhm.
of doing in this
Yeah.
industry. And she was very verbal when she went to Miss Cosmos and when they asked her, and she was very blunt.
Mhm.
Technically, she says, I'm glad to be in a pageant where they elevate
And
a woman.
she did not even mention Miss Universe, right?
No,
No mention, no, not at all.
but there
Yeah.
was no need because, again,
Because everybody knew.
if anybody knew, Atisa Milano was another, Atisa, uh, she relinquished her title too,
No,
as well.
it was never offered to her, she said.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
No, it
it
thought
was
she
was
never,
said that she didn't
offered to
no,
have
her.
it.
no. In an interview with Boy Abunda, she said it was never offered to her.
Yeah.
So,
No,
Oh,
so
I
it
so
was
thought that
they
they
gave it to
so
also,
it was
China.
offered to Thailand, right? And then Thailand said no, and then they
no.
gave it to
And then
China.
they gave it to China, yeah.
Oh.
And
And
China
China was
took
so,
it.
ooh, I want a title. Yeah, give it to me, give it to me. Nobody else wants it.
Okay, I thought that was because Thailand says no, and then they tried to give it to Philippines, and she's saying no too.
Mm.
Oh,
No,
yeah. So
that was
I was
That's
under
what I
that
thought
that was
too.
first.
some misinformation, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because you never know. Okay, then never
Yeah.
mind. Almost, but still, I mean, you see these girls that are erasing any relationship as Miss Universe delegates from the social media.
Mhm.
And I applaud that because technically this was a sham. This was an insult. You know, I mean, you cannot, I mean, it was so rigged that even the word
Mhm.
rig in the dictionary have the Fatima's face, Raul,
Yeah.
and any other person involved and her parents beside there. You're looking for Rick. This is an example.
Isn't
Right.
there's a Spanish word, Fatimada, right?
What?
They use
Fatima,
it Fatimada, which means distorted, cheated, rigged, deceived. They use it in I think in Venezuela or some parts of Mexico, Fatimada. Yeah. So a new word that I learned in Spanish, I think. Maybe it's not popular in Puerto
we need to
Rico, the
Google because
Caribbean. Fatimada.
Simala.
yeah,
Fatimada. Oh, thank
because
you. Donation from 06 Soul Philosophy, $9.99. Love you guys. We love you back,
Yes.
Soul
Thank you for
Philosophy.
being
Thank
here.
you for your donation. We really appreciate it. Happy New Year. God bless you and your family for that donation. Thank you so much. Guys, follow Soul Philosophy's example. Please donate as well.
and another thing that I want to say is that, and I know both you are because that shows you right now when you are not a rightful person to be directing a pageant. I mean, you you're a bad businessman and you have no public speaking. You don't know how to talk. Like you're saying that oh because of the
He has
visa,
no
because of
morals,
this,
no
that
integrity,
no he
nothing.
I was like, you didn't did your homework. This
Yeah.
woman is gonna show you she can
That was.
travel.
Did you read Miss Guadalupe's Instagram story? That's exactly what she said. Did you
Yes.
even she accused Raul of basically being lazy. Did you even take the time to read the
No.
bios of
Yeah.
each
Correct.
contestant?
Like, do they
Did,
not go through all their paperwork and documents and stuff?
did you not
And
even
it's in,
think?
Like, come
Yeah, did you not
on.
even think that many of these girls come from humble backgrounds and they spend a lot of money, just to
yeah.
compete in your pageant? I mean, all these questions were valid. I can imagine Miss
Yeah,
Guadalupe's,
I mean, Universe
anger.
Organization knows that because I think was Layla Loeb. I think they put a video when she won
Mm-hmm.
the
They
Mhm.
Miss
Yeah, I
definitely
Universe
saw
did.
that. I saw
Organization
that.
Mm-hmm.
was, that is the thing is people doesn't realize this is not something new. This is not
Mhm.
something, I mean, how many queens that are coming from continents and here, there, and over there, the organization work together to take care of this. That is the reason why you need to be prepared when you do a pageant. You
Mhm.
know that whoever wins, okay, we need to jump in on these visas because we need to start traveling and working. That's when you have your organization backing you up.
Mhm.
Because if
Apply for
not,
a visa.
it's
Yes.
because this is not Miss Universe visa.
No, it's
No.
Miss Universe organization is an employer, just like any other
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
professional
Yeah.
employer. Your winner is your new employee. So if you want
Correct.
to send your winner outside the United States, it is your job as the employer to take care of your title holder's passport and visa or whatever paperwork is
Correct.
necessary to. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
I mean, Raul is so stupid. Raul literally is like the dumbest, most
Like,
stupid,
I just can't with this man right now. And you want to
crazy.
know the funny thing about that? When
And the
Layla was,
Mexican people are defending him. I'm so
uh,
sick to death of these
I'm not
Mexican
even, I'm
people.
not even
Are
paying
there
that
any
mind.
Mexican people watching tonight who hate Raul and
Fatima
who
Fig Bosch.
and who ate Fatima Bosch? I mean, please show up wherever you are, okay? Please send me a PM, a private message, post something on my social media
Yeah.
platform stating that you're Mexican and that you
Oh,
hate Raul
Yeah.
and what he stands for and that you hate Fatima as well,
Yeah.
okay?
and
Also,
allegedly, oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Lenka, because I don't want to forget. Do you know that if Miss Universe changed ownership, allegedly, they will clean. So they will they will do the pageant to crown a new Miss Universe, but the current Miss Universe will no longer exist.
Good.
yeah.
Is that what he
I'm
said
actually not
too?
against that idea. I would welcome that.
Like it is shown in the in an interview, and it's written like if they take new ownership, then there's no Miss Universe. It's like they're gonna start from zero. So they
Mhm.
Correct.
will not be working with it. So if whoever like if they acquire their
So wait a minute.
organization,
So does that mean all the top 30, the winner finalists are all going to be null and void? That they don't exist anymore?
they didn't
Boom.
mention nothing about them. They just mentioned about that whoever is that the current Miss Universe will be not employed. So she technically would be unemployed. I hope that she can collect unemployment in Mexico.
Tabasco,
Oh.
the state of Tabasco, where she's from. She has a lot of her family has a lot of connections there. I'm sure.
Facts.
I'm sure they can give her a job, a secretary or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Of
You know.
state.
So, and
And
that's
you
another
know,
that's another thing. I mean, nobody wants to invite. No other country except Mexico wants to invite Fatima. She's
yeah,
just stuck
nobody.
in Mexico.
Oh
Okay, she's just
well.
Correct.
stuck
Correct.
totally. And
You know,
then
I wanted to say about the visas, even if Olivia didn't have the American passport, the fun thing I said before. So Raul can get a citizenship for Kunan, right? But
Mhm.
he cannot get a visas. It's kind
Right.
of ridiculous, I'd say.
totally, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It just
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. That's
And
always crazy.
if I may, Rafa, people got to remember that when Layla won Miss Universe back in 2011, it was still owned by Donald Trump.
Hmm.
Correct.
Okay, so people
Mhm.
can't say when I hear people say, "Oh, Trump is racist. He doesn't like black people. He doesn't give black people opportunity." La la la. Like, no, he doesn't. He does. He does. He absolutely does. And not only that, people also have to remember that when he co-owned MUO with NBC, he handpicked some of the girls who would go on to
Yeah,
compete final night.
Mm-hmm.
So
they would choose 5
he,
delegates.
yeah, so it's not like he quote unquote chose the winner, but he definitely had a hand in,
Yeah.
who
Right.
progressed,
Yes, exactly.
if
Some
you
point.
And
will.
yeah, do you remember? Yeah, yeah. When he was the owner, I remember there were many times that Paula would introduce him to all the contestants. They
Mm-hmm.
were all lined
Mhm.
up so he
Yes.
could
Mm-hmm.
inspect them. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like a cattle market, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay,
It worked.
it
Mm-hmm.
worked. Okay,
Yeah.
so he would give a quick glance at all of the contestants, and in private, he would consult with Paula, and he would
Mm-hmm.
tell Paula, "These are the girls that really caught my attention." But his
Mm-hmm.
it stopped right there. He was not part of the jury of the judging panel.
Yeah.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
compare him with Anne. In 2023, Anne specifically told Paula that I want Thailand to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she
Yeah.
told him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, we know the rest of the story. Thailand was only came as first runner-up. Of course,
Yeah.
it didn't make Anne very happy because
Yeah.
Nicaragua, won, etc. Nicaragua deserved it, of
She
course.
was a deserving
She
winner.
was
Yeah.
deserving winner.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the difference between Anne and Trump. Trump did not have any say at who was going to win Miss Universe. Before I continue reading some of the
Mm-hmm.
comments, let me see. MGI has lost its credibility. Okay.
Huh?
Somebody
No.
saying Miss World is the pageant of the year. India did a great production. It was not ordinary. Uh, it was very classy. Our good friend Andy, our good friend Ron Santos, Ron Sant. Good day, everyone. For me, the best pageant production was, without a doubt, MGI by a mile, and
Hi,
best
Mm-hmm.
Ron.
host country is Thailand. Rafa, I would like to join your videos. Okay, send me a message on my Instagram at Critical Beauty Official. Introduce yourself. I want to see who you are because there are a lot of people who want to join this discussion, but they're totally anonymous. I will have to interview you
Yeah.
in digital face to face, and then I'll decide. Ron says for me, Chavit Singson is not bad. MU26 was well organized, especially the visit to Vegan. I think Vigan is a city in northern Philippines where the
Yes,
girls
in Ilocos.
wore, yeah, they wore a terno, which is the traditional Filipino dress. Yeah, I remember that. That's nice. Good thing about Chavit, he's not a drama scene stealer like someone else. He will let Paula Shugart and Rochelle to organize the pageant without rigging the winner, so stop all the fuzz. All right, we believe you, Ron. We believe you. Um, Oh, Sir Lemon, Andy, our good friend Sir Lemon. Happy New Year in regards to Rafa and all
Hi,
the
Tony.
panelists, and especially to Lola Andy, to Grandma Andy. Oh my God. People think it's still red. Fatima is not beautiful. Yeah, we agree that she's not beautiful, okay? But you know what? I kind of feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for Fatima because she
I don't.
just like Raul,
I don't either.
they're both living in a fantasy world. They're both delusional, I think. They need help. They need to see professional psychiatric help before
There's a good mental hospitals in your United States.
Yeah. But she, if I were her, I would give that crown back.
Back.
And I
Yes.
say that to
Agree with
say
that.
because when she was in Miami at Telemundo making all the rounds at the morning shows and she left, like she
To
came
walk
on,
out.
did a segment, they went on commercial, came back, and then she left. That for me, it just showed like her true character. It's like they're asking you, yo, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. What do you have to say?
Mhm.
And you mean to tell me that I mean, you took on this job. You knew damn well that when you took on this job, they were going to hold your feet to the fire. And here you are. Up until that point, you had only had the crown for what, like maybe a week? And you mean to tell me that you can't sit through a simple interview? It's like, come on.
Correct.
Right.
Like, you need to give that crown back.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, you
Yeah.
guys ever hear the saying, like, I mean, you need to stop while you're ahead.
Mhm.
Like, you need to like give it back. Go
Exactly.
live your private life. Go
Yeah.
do something else, because this is not for you. And which is why us, the community, we don't acknowledge you as the real winner. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
We
Correct.
just don't. We do not acknowledge you as the real
Well,
winner
only
because
the
you're not.
Mexicans acknowledge her as the winner, and
Correct.
some national directors, I think.
I
But it's
mean,
kind of funny because even among, go ahead, Lenka, go.
you guys have been in a pageantry longer than me, but do you actually ever recall such a massive protest from all around the world against any
No, this
winner
is the first
whatsoever?
time. This is the first time
It
ever.
is. It is. And then she just keeps on proving us correct every single
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Every day she takes, every step she takes with her crown, she is proving everyone right. Sorry.
Where do we? Well,
I,
you guys saw the parade, the homecoming parade, where she
Oh
was
my
like
god.
dancing. She was wearing
Beautiful.
this really the most horrible, ugly quinceañeras type of dress, this pink
the
dress
Uh-huh.
whole
with
demeanor.
ruffles and whatnot. She had her hair in a bun, and she was like dancing like a little girl,
No, Rafa, they had to pull
endlessly.
her off of that
Well, yeah, her
float.
chaperone, her
Yeah.
lesbian
Like,
chaperone, Diana, had to
I,
pull her down.
She
I
Yeah,
looked
think
like her
she's one.
super sweet
it
16.
was so ghetto.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, and against, I'm all about women's rights, and I'm not saying this just is because of Fatima's character. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm having a problem. Yes, she's a woman, but let's call it like it is. Her character is degrading. She goes
Correct.
against what she preached. She brings down the brand. She's not a
Well,
Correct.
real Miss Universe.
she
She is
continues,
just
yeah, she continues telling the same story that Nawat called her dumbhead or dumb. She repeats the same narrative
exactly.
over and over again. She's
Mm-hmm.
obviously lying, and she hasn't apologized to Nawat for that. Okay, she still
Exactly.
continues because if she changes her tune, if she denies, if she accepts the fact that that her accusation against Nawat is a lie, is false, then people would stop interviewing her. People would stop giving her attention because she relies on that specific narrative to promote herself further about women's empowerment and raising my voice. I want to raise my voice.
Well,
I'm
it's
doing
my
this right
voice.
now. Okay.
But how many countries are inviting her since she won Miss Universe? Can
Nobody.
somebody?
ugh.
How
I
many
want to
how
know
many Mexican
which
states?
country,
How many
which
Mexican states are
country.
inviting her? Mexico City has not invited her, only Tabasco, her state
But
province.
you know why? Because on her national pageant, and I said it before, on her national pageant, out of all the girls that were competing rightfully for the title, only four. Because when she won, the 99% of the contestants were against her winning.
Yeah.
Correct. Jalisco
They
was the rightful winner.
criticize it. They criticize her winning. So this is not something that is just happening international level.
Yeah.
This is coming. This attitude of her persona, everything is coming from nationals all the way to the internationals, because she knows, and everybody knows objectively, Mexico was in ranking number 200.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nobody cares about nobody cared about Mexico until she
No
did
one
this
was
drama from
checking for her.
Televisa.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
This is
Lenka.
also,
I'm sorry.
yes, this is also why I believe that she knew about the rigging. Because a lot of people say, oh, but you know, she wasn't part of it. And I'm like, I do believe she was, because
Oh,
it
of
was on
course.
national level. She knew.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then she had a chance to actually train and really prepare herself. She could have gone training catwalk, training speaking, all of these things like Olivia said it. The girl did nothing, nothing at all. She went to Miss Universe not prepared, because I believe that she knew she's gonna win it no matter what. And her behavior step by step, you know, her narcissism and everything. I'm sorry to say, but nobody's gonna change my mind. I'm 100% sure the girl knows it was rigged for her.
Yeah.
Osmel would
I
disagree with
agree.
you, Lenka. Osmel would
But she,
disagree with you.
well, Osmel
I
is ready
prepared
to say
her. Yo la
goodbye.
preparé. I prepared. Yo la preparé sa
Yeah.
chica. I prepared that
It's
girl.
crazy, because if I'm being honest, I actually prefer her performance at her national pageant than at Miss Universe.
Even the way she looked at her national
Yeah.
pageant.
At her
I
national
prefer.
pageant, she actually looked great.
Even the gown that she wore in her national
Yeah.
pageant was better.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
happened?
I didn't like her in nationals either.
You know,
They have better.
okay.
They have better
See,
contenders.
another thing that really
High school.
infuriates me is that her national director, Jorge Figueroa, this fat slob, whatever, you know, he physically and emotionally abused two or three of the contestants of
Correct.
Miss Universe Mexico.
Correct.
Okay. They went to social media, they told everything, they revealed all the horrible nature about this guy. Okay. Even Lupita Jones herself, okay, said that Jorge Figueroa is the problem. How
Correct.
the Mexicans are not dissing on him? How come they're not hating him? How come Fatima Bosch continues her relationship with this fat dude? I just don't understand. You know, where is the outrage? Women empowerment? What about those three women that were victimized by Jorge? What are you doing to
Because
save them?
that is the thing. This is the thing. You have a lot of people, like one person that I know. He's an amazing person, even though we have our disagreements when it comes to Fatima. But he's one of these people that his platform is all about women empowerment, women's rights, because you know what happens in Mexico, which is completely understandable. But if you see people that are in positions, female wise, that they don't do their job to protect their sisters, their fellow women,
Yep.
no other person's gonna do it. It's like, if I don't protect, and this is a corny example, but if I don't protect my people from critical beauty under Rafa's guidance, who's gonna protect them? I mean, it's something like that. Like, you want women's rights to be, you know, important and powerful and protect women's rights from A to Z. But among you, you have women that don't care, and they are the first one to tarnish everything. So if among yours, no, there's no respect, who else from the outside is going to respect you?
That's a good
Yeah.
point. That is a very
Yeah.
good point.
Very well
Exactly.
said.
Very well said, Runway Poppy. Woohoo! Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but yeah,
Crown
so
me.
that really bothers me. I mean, to this day, Fatima has not mentioned any, has not offered any help, advice to those three former contestants in Miss Universe Mexico who complained about this guy, this Jorge guy. You know, that really still bothers me. So, but you know what? It comes down again. It starts from the top of the leadership. It trickles down.
Yeah.
If you behave like a misogynist or an abuser from the top, it's gonna trickle down, you know, to the
Right.
bottom. You know, it's just horrible. So
Right.
anyway, but have you been following? Okay, I purposely, of course, I'm still in this hashtag boycott Miss Universe mode.
Yep.
So
100%.
I have not been sharing any of the posts that Miss Universe posts. Not
Yeah.
even Fatima's glam shots of
Mm-mm.
Fadil Barisha, her
Well,
heads,
I'm sorry.
her headshots, her
Full
Vogue
of
poses.
flowers.
None of that shit. I don't share. Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
don't even
Mm.
follow Miss Universe anymore, to be honest.
No, me neither.
and
Yeah.
they've also, I think they also shadow banned me because when I tried to comment, it says comments have been limited or something like that. Okay,
They do
they
it
did
to
not.
everyone.
They did it to everybody. Yeah, and
Mm.
they only. I think for the most part, they only post the positive ones
Wow.
of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
organization and of Fatima. Okay, it's just so
yeah,
silly. But on Facebook, you can comment negatively if you want. They don't block you. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I do all my stuff on Facebook anyway. So. But it's just utterly ridiculous. Allegedly, during Miss Universe last year, Raul picked 15 of the top 30. You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
would
think
not
he
be
picked the winner
surprised.
too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody said
Victoria was
Fatima
actually the
actually
winner. You
joined.
could agree. Sorry, sorry.
She joined Miss Universe Mexico at the very last minute. Go figure.
Hmm.
Go figure.
There's a lot of things that happens with her entrance that the delegates were mad because technically her from the moment she started, everything was wrong.
But
Mhm.
Mm.
So
how is that possible? Because like, didn't they have what was it, state pageants, or were all the girls like handpicked?
Well,
Mm.
yeah, that happens usually. Let's say if the original winner cannot make it for personal reasons, then the first runner-up, and then
Yeah.
sometimes the first runner-up can make it, then
Yeah. So
they hand
did
pick.
she win her state pageant, or
Was there even a state pageant? I don't think
yeah?
I
so.
Because
don't know
No.
because
Well, she won a minor pageant called Flor Tabasco, Flower of Tabasco, something like that.
okay.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know what happened, but anyway, yeah. I mean, she's like literally the worst Miss Universe ever.
the worst Miss Mexico.
She's
She's
not Miss
she
Universe. She's not.
No,
she
she's not.
is the sadly to say she is being she's in the as a queen. She is the worst Miss Mexico have ever existed. I
Yeah.
think she brings down everything that beautiful women from Mexico have
Mhm.
accomplished
Yeah.
professionally speaking, and
Yeah.
when it comes to pageantry.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
again,
Yeah.
this as a Mexican woman, you are representing a culture that is coming from the background of male dominance.
Correct.
Well,
You know that.
Mexico is still a very machismo, macho culture, macho country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you have a woman that is a leader that stand their grounds rightfully,
Yeah.
that's a woman to admire. That's the reason why they don't like Lupita Jones because she's a woman with Jones, you know. And we have so many delegates from Mexico that they have a voice and they will say what they think and they will stand by it. But then when you have a woman that with Photoshop and AI is beautiful
Hmm.
and is in a position of power from a
Yeah.
country that women's rights need some help, and you are coming from an affluent family, so you can do some difference in Mexico, and you're just thinking about yourself and your
Yeah.
message doesn't match your attitude or the
Yeah.
way that you act. That is concerning.
Yeah.
Well, she's doing something though,
Yeah.
as far as reaching out to, let's say, the poor
Mm.
children in Mexico that need,
Yeah.
good education. I mean, she's doing something, at least
Yeah.
with her title, for the
Yeah.
time
Yeah,
being.
But
Machihuahua did that when she was a Chihuahua model. Yeah.
uh, but I think we need to just establish that physically she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. She's physically beautiful. It's her.
Mm.
It's just her
Look pale.
character
Well, you know
as a
what?
person.
Well, not only that,
Her as a title holder
yeah.
is
Yeah.
just terrible.
But even before she won, you know, somebody, well, I think she suffers, I think she's in the spectrum of autism. Somebody
You
said
think?
she's a
They said ADHD.
she's a neurodivergent
Uh-oh.
type of character. And
They said
then what?
ADHD.
ADHD? What is that?
Hmm.
Attention deficit syndrome? What is
Yeah,
that?
that's what I
Yeah,
have too, and I don't see the problem. I mean, I speak
I
fast and
have it
everything.
too.
But at
Yeah,
I
least
have it too.
oh,
yeah.
you do? Okay, okay. But you guys can focus though on a
I mean, I
specific
do a lot of
subject.
things to focus, but this is the thing. I don't use any type of medical condition to support your bad behavior as a person.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter your
Mhm.
gender,
Yeah.
is
Correct. I mean,
your personality. We have a lot of pageant queens that have learning disabilities, that they're dyslexics, that they have ADHD, A, B, C, and D, and whatever,
mhm,
but they push through it to do their job. You
correct.
know, and just
You
because they
know,
don't make it public, that doesn't mean that it's not there. Go ahead, Lenka. I'm sorry.
no, I said if being sick was a qualifier to wear a crown, then I guess I'll be Miss World Universe Grand and everything together because I had a cancer, I have ADHD, all of these things. So
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
you're a survivor. You survived, and that's a good
Yeah.
thing,
Exactly. It's
right?
just I'm just tired again, and this kind of go back to what happened with Miss Cosmos. I'm tired that these pageant, some let me rephrase that. Some title holders or pageant queens, they use medical illnesses in order to clinch an opportunity that is not well deserving.
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah,
Exactly.
Because
you know,
you need to be crowned because you have the qualifications, not because they have pity on you.
correct. Yeah,
But Fatima still thinks that it was God's will for her to win. Dios lo
yeah,
Which
quiso.
no,
God,
no, no.
yeah,
She
which
knows.
God? Money God?
She knows. She
Daddy
knows.
God?
Yeah.
Raul.
You know,
Raul God
someone
from
in the
you know
comments
what?
someone in comments is saying that we're just jealous and everything. I'm sorry, but it's not true.
Hmm.
Unlike Fatima, we are actually fighting for woman empowerment.
Jealous
And
of
Yeah.
there is
what?
nothing less empowering than digging like 120 women who prepare all their life, all these years, put so
Yeah.
much energy, time, and everything into it, just to lose to someone who didn't
Who
care, who didn't
didn't
do
care and
any
didn't
activities,
prepare.
any preparation, everything. It's literally telling all the women that no matter your dream, no matter how hard you work,
Mhm.
there's always going to be someone with the connection or the money who's going to get your dream. So,
Exactly right. Yeah.
no, it's not jealousy. We're literally fighting for a true women empowerment. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm not jealous of somebody that is being hated by other countries. I'm not getting their job done. I'm Miss
Yeah.
Universe. I need to be stuck on your country because nobody wants to invite you because of the way
Mhm.
that you are behaving. Again, your behavior is tarnishing women's empowerment, starting from the real women that fight for women's rights every day in Mexico, all the way all over the world. So again, I don't need to be jealous of somebody that that is gonna be remembered by the Miss Universe that nobody wanted,
Mhm.
and that even made it to the news to be boycotted, and
Right.
that is in the middle of a tarnishing and almost sinking organization full of corruption. I'm sorry, I don't want to be remembered like that.
Yeah.
I will be
But
the first one to
Exactly.
like, you know what? Bye. Keep your search because I don't want to be part of this scenario.
so I'm sure even if Fatima uh thinks about giving up the crown, I don't think she ever will relinquish the crown because again, everything revolves about her family's reputation. Remember, she comes from a very rich family background who has strong political connections. One of the rumors that I heard was that the reason why they gave her the crown is just so she could help her brother campaign to be the next future president of Mexico, or at least a future president of Mexico someday. So that's why they want her to hold on the title because it's good for the image of her brother. Because her
You
aunt is
know,
already politically active anyway, so it runs in the
you know
family,
what would be
the
good?
politics.
You know what
What?
would be good that win some votes? That she have the decency and say a title, a 12 months job it's not worth it to sell my values that my family taught me. So this is
Exactly.
the reason why I'm relinquishing, because my family taught me that I never will sell my values and the way that they raised me just for a title. That would bring votes to his brother if that is the agenda, and then that will bring admiration to her.
Exactly.
And then there I will say, well, finally you did something wrong. You did something from wrong to good. Now I admire you because you did the right thing.
Mhm.
If she really if this is allegedly, this is the plan, then they're losing votes because they're showing right there that fame and power goes over dignity and values.
Mhm.
Right there. Just saying.
Mayumi says, I'm sorry, guy in a yellow hat. You're not a beauty queen material to hate our mission versus Fatima. Snap, snap.
Uh,
When you lose,
Uh,
they gotta say something.
I'm
Mayumi, you were
sorry.
so hilarious. This is so funny. What a funny comment.
Me too. I'm not trying to run for be a beauty queen. I'm trying to run for Mr. Gay Bear. So might
There
as
you go.
well. So I don't care to. I mean, believe me, I have no envy of Fatima. I don't want to be one of the most hated people in the pageant industry and history
Right.
in the world.
By the way,
and
one of Fatima's former contestants, which I'm not going to name, messaged me, and she said that there were moments where Fatima did not wear makeup at all, and she think that this woman who messaged me, she believes that by not wearing makeup and giving and looking your best during the entire competition, sends this message that you really don't care about winning or about competing, because
Yeah,
she
correct.
No.
many moments where Fatima came out of her room not wearing any makeup, looking like a bum, etc. So that's Mexico is that's Mexico's representative right there. She looks like a bum,
Uh-huh.
no makeup, horrible clothes and whatnot, no styling whatsoever. So yeah.
I mean, it just adds to the big picture. She literally went to Miss Universe with no preparation, no training, and then she didn't even try there. She didn't post sponsors. She didn't try to look good. She literally didn't care because she knew.
I really believe that one of my good friends who used to work for Miss Universe until about 3 months ago, he's been sending me all this inside information. Okay, he really thinks that uh, this conflict between Nawat and Fatima was staged by the Miss Universe organization to give
Possible.
more publicity and to give more attention to the pageant, because at that time nobody's hardly interested anymore anyway. So they had to put on a good show with Nawat involved and of course Mexico involved, and they used this to fuel her winning all the way to the top.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's
So
the way to
that's
justify that. Yeah.
yeah,
Correct.
exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
So but once she reached the top, everything else went downhill after that,
Yeah.
which is a big irony as well.
Correct.
Um, the girls who did a photo shoot at the temple, what? Oh, so Fatima, some Indian tourists in Bangkok saw Fatima at the temple, and they all think that she was going to win Miss Universe. Really?
It wasn't Fatima, it was Venezuela.
It was
Fatima did
Venezuela.
not
It was
did she
Venezuela. It was Stephanie. Yes,
yeah. Like Fatima didn't come before the pageant started. Fatima did photo
that's
shoot
true.
in the temple after she was crowned wearing black to respect the queen. But that was Miss Universe
Hmm.
photo shoot. She did not come here before. It was Stephanie was here and Olivia Yasse were here. Those were the two. Yeah.
You wonder, coming from a wealthy family, you would think Fatima would have all these like amazing designer gowns like Venezuela had, I mean, just
Mm.
really gorgeous, amazing
yeah, her
outfits.
wardrobe was drab. I'm
It was so
sorry.
drab.
It
Like,
was.
where did she get that red gown that she wore?
Ugh.
Which was very common, by the way, in Asia.
I think
Somebody
it
bought,
could
Chinese
have been a
inspired
slap to
gown.
Miss Cosmo's face.
was it?
Maybe.
What?
The
I got
dress.
lost.
The dress?
Oh,
Because otherwise,
A lot
why
of
would you
color.
wear a dress which is a Vietnamese dress? What is your connection to it? It just
Maybe
didn't
she
make
was
sense.
maybe she was trying to
nothing.
win. Yeah. She was
Nothing.
trying
I
to,
just love that was a dress that you can find in a boutique in Vietnam, and they have like 20
Yeah,
plus
20
copies of
pieces
the
like
same
yeah,
dress. I
of
was so
different
happy to
colors.
see that. I'm like, oh my God, original
Yeah.
in Vietnamese boutique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatima, Mayumi says, Fatima got the balls to stand out from the crowd and only her voice out. And only her voice out. Her powerful voice made Nawat scared and made her a true queen. Whatever.
Yeah, that's the
Funny, that's
reason
a
why
funny
she's being
comment.
hated.
Yeah.
She's
You
very
know,
funny.
Mayumi, please tell me what you take because whatever it is,
I
it
think she's
just
joking.
makes
I don't think she's
well.
serious. I don't think what I don't think what she's saying is
No, no,
serious.
no,
I
no,
think
no, no.
she's like making fun of Fatima,
Uh,
in
I
a
mean,
silly
maybe
way.
it's a sarcastic, but either or, I love the
It's
comment. I just
sarcasm.
want everybody to please donate, like, follow, subscribe, because at the end of the day, this is the view of pageantry. All of us have different opinions. We respect each other's in so many ways possible. And at the end of the day, we need a platform that you can have guests from all over the world that you might hate, support in between, but you support, I mean, please, because I
Please
want this
support
channel
this
to grow and
channel.
become the view of pageantry.
That's
Period.
right.
Yep.
That's right. Exactly. So please, we need every support that we can help that we can get, from you guys. And thank you again for your support for those to those people who have already donated. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now,
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's one
yeah, go ahead.
160 people watching and only 17 likes. So guys, go and
Yeah, please.
like.
What's
Yeah,
up with that? Are you
please.
guys 157 people and only no, it's 162 people watching and only 17 likes? Okay, I don't like that, people. Start
Come on,
liking and
people.
sharing and comment, okay? Like as much as you can. The more you like this group chat, this channel, the more YouTube is going to share it all over the internet, okay? So please like and share. Say
And
something,
Rafa make
even
you
horrible
famous.
words and stuff.
Rafa make you famous. He will read your comments too. We read your comments, so come on. What other channel will do that? Come
Right.
on, people. This is Critical Beauty, the view of pageantry 2026
Right.
roundtable.
Now, somebody's wondering about Vina. What is happening with Vina? Well,
She's very busy in Thailand,
She's
actually.
been
Yeah.
busy. Ooh.
Lenka, what is she
Every
doing?
single day there's photo shoot or a public appearance. She's been also hosting a couple of events. She's doing fantastic. Proud of Ina.
There we go. Our
I,
Miss Universe Thailand 2025 is far more engaging, far more busy, far more
oh,
significant than the girl from Tabasco. So yeah, so we're happy for Vina. And of course, the second runner-up, Miss Venezuela, is also doing her thing. She's doing the media round and whatnot, getting interviewed by all these different media people. And of course, Atisa Manalo received a huge homecoming in the Philippines.
yes.
The same thing with Cote d'Ivoire with Olivia Yasse, who's recently judged Miss Cosmo and whatnot. So yeah, all the top four are doing amazing things. Except for the Tabasco girl. Okay.
Tabasco girl. It's a new
But to
nickname.
be honest with you,
Sounds like a hot sauce.
Stephanie, well, first of all, I think Miss Universe, Miss Venezuela for Miss Universe, the organization needs to be clean and build up a better team. You don't do the things that you're doing with your winners. And I hope whoever has the license for Miss World Venezuela appoint Stephanie, because again, there's some girls that they deserve to be in the correct pageant. And I've been
Yep.
saying it. If I know Atisa retired, but if she hit her head soon and say, you know what, I will support her for Miss World. I think Atisa will be a great Miss World Philippines.
I think she's done.
Honestly,
I think she's done with
I know
pageants.
she's
Yeah,
done,
she's
but
done too many.
She's done too many.
but for me, she would be a great Miss World Philippines. She remind me Catriona in that sense. But Stephanie, she's a Miss World material. She is
Mm-hmm.
very
Oh, for sure.
elegant, very
Yeah.
poised, and she could
Right.
even give Venezuela another Miss World crown,
Oh,
and I would not be
definitely.
mad because she is so elegant. And
Hmm.
Yeah.
that is the reason for me Venezuela wasn't in my like peak to be that far, just because her personality was so um I don't want to say dry, somber, so
Mm,
elegant, so well put together. And
poised.
she is a Miss World. She is like a
Mhm.
Jacqueline Aguilera. She is, this type of
She
woman
reminds
that
me. She reminds me of Carolina Isaac, Miss Universe
Carolina Isaac,
Venezuela,
Miss Venezuela,
1992.
1992.
Yes.
That for me, she deserved to be in the top three. By the way, I'm sorry for Colombia, but that top, I would have loved to see Namibia and Venezuela hold hands. And I'm gonna say this, and hopefully nobody hates me, but if you
Oh,
notice the look of
we're forgetting Chile, the rock
And
star
that's my favorite,
with a rock
Chile.
star voice. Remember Chile?
yeah,
She's also a front runner.
but
So it's
for
going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
yeah,
Very,
I
very
think there's
interesting.
some girls that and that's where coaching, when you have a good coach, they will guide you where to go. Because sometimes you see girls that, oh, I wanna be this, I wanna be this, I wanna be this. But in reality, it's like you need to be honest with that. Say, you know what? You will have better luck in this system for a reason.
Hmm.
You know, look, Andrea, she wanted to be Miss Venezuela for Miss Universe, but she ended up going to Japan. She ended up winning Miss International, a pageant that is going down the hill. But right now, I think Miss International is saying, well, I'm not the worst anymore. I'm the second worst. First worst in Miss Universe. But Andrea is milking it.
Yeah, she is.
Andrea is milking Miss International, and that's what it's all about. Because she can tell you, she she wanted to be Miss Universe Venezuela. The destiny wasn't there, but look where she's milking it. Sometimes
I love
it's not the
Andrea. She's
pageant.
beautiful. Yeah,
Oh, she did a great job, even though I wanted Colombia to win, but she did her job.
for
And
sure.
she rightfully won, and I was happy for her. You know, and that is the thing when you compete, you need to have an honest thing to tell you. This is what you are, that you will shine, and you will see the results,
Mm.
plain and simple. So, but yeah. Ooh, donations. Papa, you have
Work
another
and the
donation.
harder you work, the more success. Yeah, the higher chances. Look, Jonathan donated $9 and
Mhm.
99
Yep.
cents. Happy New Year, everyone. My hope is that we all have an amazing, happy, and healthy year. Thank you, Jonathan. Cheers, everybody. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Hopefully, we'll hook up again sometime when the weather gets
Yes.
when the weather
When
gets
it when
warmer.
it when it warms up, we will
When it
definitely
sometime in spring,
again.
we'll go to
Yeah.
Boston again. We'll hook up
Yeah.
and have our long 5 hour chat on pageant.
Yes.
So
Most definitely.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Somebody said Atisa is now the face of the Philippine International Airport. Really? Oh, so she's
Good
promoting
job.
Philippine Airport now? That's great.
Great.
Sir ALV, I believe is Arnold Vigafria, who is the national director of Miss Grand Philippines, Miss World Philippines, etc., said that he had been approaching Atisa since 2019 to join Miss World Philippines. Well, if she's not interested, she's not interested. You know,
Yeah.
I thought they
Huh?
don't even have toilet paper there. How do they fund these pageant contestants? What are you
Uh,
talking about?
What?
Where
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Thailand? What?
we have toilet paper here.
There's toilet paper in Thailand.
True.
Uh,
Oh
Charita says,
God.
"Is it true Louis here? I don't know who that is gay. I have no idea who you're talking about."
What?
Gerardo Muyot, Miss Tabasco Fatima Bush is like a Tabasco of Raul Rocha. Yeah, sort of. Yeah,
Tobacco.
yeah, it's like she's like the flavor of the month, November. But Raul gets
Mm,
tired of her, so that's why he doesn't care anymore. Okay.
mm.
In Philippines, since Nicole Borromeo from Miss World this year, I see a crown waving. For the
Oh,
Philippines, she competed with Antrimes.
Oh, there's another one.
Maybe she's pretty, she's beautiful, gorgeous. Another
look, another
donation
one.
from Sam USA. YV61 $10.
Woo-hoo.
Sam USA, thank you. God bless you and your family. Have a happy and wonderful new year. Best to you and good luck. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Charita Atisa is not pretty, very ordinary face. Beauty is subjective. We'll see. We all
Correct.
have, some people think that Fatima is beautiful, but some people don't. I mean, beauty is subjective. We really don't.
Yeah.
You can't satisfy everybody,
Yeah,
Can't satisfy everybody.
for me, all of the girls who go are beautiful, obviously. For
Yeah.
me, the winner is a person who is the most and best prepared,
Yeah,
who
and beauty
gives
is
the
not
Yeah.
art.
everything.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to have the entire package. You have
correct.
to have the entire package. Like, okay, fine. When I first saw, let's say, I don't know, uh, one contestant, um, Brazil. Miss Universe Brazil. The first time I saw her win, no, I don't think she's gonna make it. But you know what? I grew accustomed of her when she was in Thailand. I grew to love her, and I wasn't surprised when she made top 30. You know, but do I really think she's really beautiful? No. Pretty, yes, but beautiful,
Hmm.
beautiful, no. So again, there's like different range, beauty. So
Yeah.
yeah, beauty is totally subjective. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, Sam. Much appreciated. Yeah, so okay, let's move on to our choices for the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo!
Awesome.
Let's start.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
I don't know what
Do
happened to Noemi. She was supposed to join us, but I think she forgot, or I don't know what happened to her. Because I was going to ask her about her experience in Miss Cosmo. As you know, Noemi, who is the national director of Miss Cosmo Cuba, went to Vietnam, and her girl placed in
Hmm.
the top 10. And I wanted to ask her about her experience in Vietnam, but hopefully she'll show up. So we'll see. All right, let's move on to the best of pageantry 2025. Now, there are two categories. I divided them into one individual opinion because for I think for most of us it's very hard to pick like the best in swimsuit, evening gown, costume, etc. because there's so vast. There's so many choices, especially if you're talking about like what? At least 10 pageants.
Yeah.
And
Correct.
how many of these pageants did all of us actually follow or see in
hmm
2025? You know what I mean? So yeah, so it was very, very challenging. As opposed to a group decision, which we all will have to decide, which is the best for all the other categories. So I want to start with the individual opinion category. Okay.
Correct.
I want to start first. Me. I want to start first. So for me, of course, for those of you who were watching earlier, George, the pageant empress, was here. He gave his favorites already, his choices, but now it's our turn. So for me, the best in swimsuit, it was very, very tough. Okay,
Hmm.
I limited down to three. I wasn't sure between Miss Universe Latina, Yamilex, which I really,
Correct.
really love, beautiful, gorgeous girl. Miss Universe Puerto Rico, Zashley, and Miss Cosmo Colombia. So those are
Hmm.
my three favorites for the best in swimsuit. But my pick for the best in swimsuit is Miss Universe Latina.
Okay.
Okay, I love Yamilex. I love her stage presence. She was vavavoom, very sexy, etc. My best in evening gown, I limited down to, oh my God, I have like five. I have five. Miss Universe Guadeloupe, Miss Universe Cote d'Ivoire, Miss Universe Venezuela with her stunning Michael Cinco number, Miss World Thailand, Opal's gown, and Miss Grand Philippines, Amity Glau's gown. And my favorite, I just have to say, not because of her gown itself, but the way she wore it and her stage presence was Miss Universe Guadeloupe. I love Miss Universe
Mm.
Guadeloupe's hair when she pulled
Yeah.
back. She was wearing an afro, but she pulled back the top, getting ready for the crown, just in case she won. And that beautiful dress, that light blue silver dress number that she wore,
Yeah.
and her stage presence she has an amazing, commanding presence on stage that she blew everybody away with that attitude. So for me, she was the best evening gown. Best national costume, I limited down to three. There's so many good ones. Miss Grand India, that our good friend Melvin designed with Nawat's face as the egg. Do you
Egg.
guys remember that one?
Hmm.
The egg
Correct.
costume. And she won Best National Costume, of course. Miss Universe Thailand's warrior costume. Amazing,
Was
beautiful.
giant.
It was humongous. She looked like she was 9 feet tall. Okay. And I love Miss Universe Puerto Rico's hummingbird
Yeah.
costume and all her movements because she's a ballet dancer. It was her execution that gave a lot of life and color to that simple yet beautiful costume. Okay. But since Melvin is my friend, my best national costume goes to Miss Grand India. Okay? So
Mm.
yeah, congratulations, Melvin. Now for the best in interview slash Q&A, I have four. Miss Universe Cote d'Ivoire, Miss Cosmo USA, Yolina, Miss Supranational Germany. I don't know if you followed. Do you remember her? She was first runner-up. She spoke very, very well. Okay. And Miss Earth Philippines. She made the top eight. She blew everybody away with her long speech. A lot of people were protesting her speech about what was the topic, Andy? I forget. Oh, she only each contestant only had like about 1 minute or less, but she broke the record by saying like by giving a 3 minute long speech. But anyway, I like her speech. But to me, I would agree with George. Miss Universe Cote d'Ivoire, Olivier Yassé wins the best in interview Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
Who goes next?
I go next.
All right,
Uh,
Runway Poppy, you go
okay,
next. Your best
let's see.
interview.
I have several ones. I have, of course, Puerto Rico. I think Puerto Rico's doing an amazing Miss Universe Puerto Rico this year. I love her. Uh, I'm gonna say this one, not because it's my girl, but she worked hard.
I know,
Miss
I
Cosmo
know.
Cuba, she
Woohoo!
looked amazing. Miss Cosmo India did a great job in swimsuit.
Yeah.
Cote d'Ivoire, I like her too. And oh my God, Miss Grand UK, the red hair.
Oh,
I
Yes,
the
yeah,
tall, the
like
tall
her.
redhead. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that I was disappointed because she was one of the top five that I wanted.
yeah.
But I need to be for it was difficult, but for me, I the winner is for me is Puerto Rico. I
All
like Puerto Rico. She worked
right.
that body. You don't need to be tall on stage, and she and her body look sickening.
And I love the way that she
Uh,
glided on stage. She just glided,
exactly.
you know.
She
Ooh.
knew what to do without being exaggerated. The best in evening gown. Okay, I have Philippines for Miss Grand. I have Cote d'Ivoire. I have Puerto Rico. I love the gown for Miss India Cosmos, that red, beautiful gown. I
Yeah.
really
Oh
like
yeah, with the
it.
matching red earrings and the red shoes.
Yeah, she looked stunning.
Striking. Yeah.
Um, did I mention Miss Grand Philippines? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I love the gown for Miss from Vina, doing
Yeah.
Yep,
with the
yep.
national costume
Yeah. Hmm.
in an updated version
Oh
in
yeah,
Preliminary,
Miss
with
yeah.
Universe
the
in the
drape, the hair.
preliminary.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I really
Mm.
like that. And for me, the best in evening gown, I like Vina, and I'm gonna say why. She took a traditional costume from Thailand, everyday wear, and make it fashionable.
Made it
And
more.
that's something that is beautiful. Make it modern. That's the correct word. So
Right.
that is the reason, even though I love Miss Grand International dress, don't get me wrong, but when you see something that you wear daily in a country and you make it modern and you are not scared to bring it on the stage,
Hmm.
oh, that's beautiful. So I like that one.
She was also
Uh,
probably paying homage to Queen Sirikit
mhm.
by wearing that
Yes,
costume.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, national costume. I go for Puerto Rico. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I think this is one of the best national costume that Puerto Rico has sent, but
Are you talking
also
about Miss Universe Puerto Rico, right?
Miss Universe Puerto Rico,
Okay.
Right.
and also the best performance.
Hmm.
That
I'm
shows
telling
right
you,
there that you can bring something that
if you
is nationally part of your country.
Mhm.
You don't need all the
Uh,
gimmicks to look
right.
amazing on stage.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that was an award that I would love to have Puerto Rico to win because she did it, she embodied, she used her skills, she played with her strength, and that allows her to shine in the competition. So for
Mhm.
me, the best national costume was Puerto Rico. The best
Mm-hmm.
Q&A, um, I'm going to cheat on this one. Because I have a tie.
A tie? You have a
I
tie?
I think the best Q&A will go to Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use the summit from Miss Cosmo, and I'm gonna put Cuba. I'm
Okay.
sorry,
Sure.
but that girl know how to speak. And also, I will want to put Miss Grand International.
Emma. Okay.
Emma,
Mhm.
I like how she speak. So for me, those are the tres, wow, Spanglish, the
Tres.
three best
Hmm.
Las tres peores
interview.
chicas. Yeah.
I know, let me put another one that I forgot. Opa, the winner for Miss
Oh, of
World.
course. Opal. Yeah.
Those four for me embody what it means to be in Q&A. And yes, I added Cuba because if you see the summit, no Cuban queen
She
this year in
slayed.
2025 have done what she did.
Mm-hmm. She
So
slayed. Ami
she's
slayed.
late. She worked 9 months with me, Q&A and runway, but we work that Q&A because stage presence can be taught easily, but when it comes to communicate something, you need to work hard. And she's late. So for me, she's one of the four best interview Q&A, you name it.
Okay, so who's your winner?
All of them, all those four. That's the tie. I cannot choose a winner because all
A
of them for me
four-way
are there.
tie?
Yeah, four-way tie. I'm sorry.
All right. All right. Good. Before we continue, donation $9.99 from Migo Real. Is this Migo?
Yes,
Our
that's
friend
Migo.
Migo, Andy. Migo,
Yeah.
hi, happy new year to you and to Misinformation 2025 and the runner-up. Hello. Hello. Thank you, Migo. God bless you and your family and your loved ones. Happy New Year. The best for you to come still. Yay. Thank you. Much appreciated. I don't like the attitude of Fatima Bosch. It's queen of walkout interview.
Yeah.
No,
Same,
Miss Super Germany. The girl looked
same.
deranged during the top five Q&A. Ah, really? You and Dell. Dell thinks also the same thing as you. Uh, Best pageant of the year for me is MGI 2025 production, activities, etc. Gown may be beautiful, but Vina did not give justice wearing the gown. Sorry. That's what. Well, it's your opinion. We respect it. All right, moving on. Who goes next?
I
Jonathan, you go
will.
next. Oh,
You want me to
Andy?
go next?
Andy, whatever.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'll let Andy go
Andy,
first.
go.
Okay, good. Okay, go, Mel. For best
Best
in
in
swimsuit,
swimsuit.
for me is I would say I got two. I got two. That's the best one, and I'm not sure who's gonna be waiting for me. As Miss China for the Miss Universe, I was just caught off her walk that really glides like a model, and I just love that kind of walk with regards to swimsuit. And then the other one is Miss Grand Great Britain. Is it Great
Mm.
Britain? Yeah,
Yeah,
on
the
the Miss
tall, the
Grand,
redhead. Yeah.
Harriet,
the
What's
redhead.
her name? I forget her name.
Harriet, yeah,
Oh
she's
yeah,
great.
Harriet.
yeah,
Harriet. Yeah.
yeah. I was just also caught up on a tall girl who really can walk really nicely on stage with such personality, and she showed that in Miss Grand. And I got three with Miss Puerto Rico in Miss Universe. And yeah, I just love her walk also, and it really glides and very natural. And I don't know, it's just, is she walking? I was thinking, it looks like she's floating actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Glide across that
Gliding.
stage.
Yeah.
yeah. And those three, I would say I would go for China.
China.
China, yeah, for the for the best in swimsuit. And then for the evening gown, for best in evening gown, I have Miss Venezuela in Miss Universe. Of course, Emma Tiglao in Miss Grand International. That was really new for us and for me. And it was just caught an eye like, oh, whoa, okay, it's orange. And then the other one that caught me is Miss India. Miss India, the one with the
What pageant?
and Miss Universe, Miss India.
MU India. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love those orangey and especially the cape. It looks like a lava flowing out of nowhere, and it just amazes me on those kinds and which are things that I don't see yet in a pageant. in a gown. So those are my three. And then the winner for me is Miss Venezuela
All
for
right.
Miss Universe. And
Yes.
then for the national costume, this is the only one that I can say that's the only one winner. One is Atisa Manalo for the Miss Universe, because the reason why I choose that is we were rallying for her to wear mascota dress, like an old-fashioned before, for women to wear those mascota with the large sleeve. But what she did that on top, and then the bottom was just put up
It was
like to show the
yeah, it's like
festivals of the
layers
Philippines.
and layers and
Yes,
layers of like
yeah,
fabric right
and
there. It's very
inspired
heavy.
by two festivals, which is the Quezon province's Pahiyas, and then the other one is the Pampanga's the light of the Christmas.
Uh-huh.
So that's why it's two layers of two different colorful skirt, which is really huge. And then the combination of that in it perfectly, like, it's very Philippines, and then you can tell it's something about we celebrate in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the Q&A, the interview, that would really gave me a two tie for me for Atisa Manalo, Miss Philippines, and Miss Cote d'Ivoire, Olivia Yase. And the reason why I got these two candidates that I choose is because Atisa explained it, why that answer. There's a body, there's an answer, there's a body, and there's a closing one. And then with Olivia, with Miss Cote d'Ivoire, I love her answer because it conveys really very queenly. It's very, very calm, very, very set, saying that, like telling us on what you have to do and what you have to stand up for in a very queenly manner. And that is why I love Olivia Yase on those answers that she did.
Good.
Yeah, that's
Good
pretty much
choices,
it.
Andy. Thank you. Woohoo! All right, Jonathan, your turn.
All right. So let's see. Give me 1 second.
You're
So
back.
swimsuit this year, there really wasn't one that just kind of blew me away. If
Oh,
you
come on, really?
not really, but I will say that Miss Cosmo India,
Yeah,
she just
she killed it. She
like
really killed her
she
performance.
really just owned it. So when it comes to swimsuit, she kind of bought it.
And a lot of people are still mad that she did not advance further.
Yeah, I was pleasantly, well, not pleasantly surprised, but I was shocked that she didn't move forward.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that Cosmo, they had some pretty, I mean, their group of contestants were stellar. I will say they had a lot of good delegates. So in a way, I can see why, she didn't, move on. And then evening gown, I actually have 3. So my first one is Miss World Philippines, Krishna Gravitas.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember, but she had on this beautiful white
Yeah,
gown.
and she had like tassels like dangling.
Yes, it was beaded here on her arms. That gown, it just fit like a glove.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, when it came down to her and Opal, I mean, I feel like they should have been the last two standing.
yeah.
Without the continental rankings, I feel they should have been the final 2.
For sure, I agree.
Standing. So she's my number 1. And then number 2, I'm still obsessing over this gown. But Miss El Salvador, during her when all the girls were presented to the press after they got their sashes, she had on this beautiful black gown, and then at the bottom it ombreed out into gold. She's stunning. Stunning. That was just a beautiful,
Is this the gown that she wore? Is this the gown that she wore during the preliminaries?
Not during the preliminaries, but so this was during the sashing.
Oh, okay.
Ceremony, when they were all presented.
It's almost the same style. It's almost the same style that she wore when she competed in Miss Grand. This like
Yeah,
similar
yeah, yeah,
cut.
yeah.
Yeah,
this
similar
cap,
cut.
yeah, this cap
Yeah,
woman
Okay.
type
similar
of
cut.
black
Yeah, she
outfit.
just
Yeah.
looked stunning. I really hope that we see her at Supra or Cosmo in the near future because I feel like she has it. She has it.
Mhm.
And then my third is Miss Universe Puerto Rico because when she came out, I'm sorry, I honestly feel she should have been in that top 5. I'm just
A lot of us think so.
like she was stellar, and I don't know, people are gonna hate me, but I actually would
Say it.
switch her. I would switch her out with Miss Venezuela.
Mm,
Yeah, I
yeah.
would have.
But wait a minute. What about Mexico?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's better.
Venezuela deserved to be in the
Yeah.
top 5.
Yeah.
Uh,
So like those are my 3 gowns.
Okay,
And
good.
then national costume, of course, Miss Puerto Rico. She just blew me away. Her movement, the actual garment, it's just beautiful. You can just tell a lot of work
That costume
went
was
into
meant
it.
for her to wear.
Yeah, like I mean, it was just beautiful. And then of course Q&A, we already know who the best speaker is.
Hands down.
Like Olivia, like I mean, no question. She for me, I feel like for all of us, she will be our Miss Universe. Is our Miss Universe.
Yeah.
So,
Correct.
Do
Yeah.
you think Olivia should compete in another pageant?
She should.
And
Which one?
which would be Cosmo? Oh no, she can't compete in Cosmo.
mm,
No, that would be bad.
No, that would be bad. Maybe Miss Supra or Grand, maybe
I
Miss
would love.
Charm,
I'd love to see her
Miss
compete.
Planet.
How old
I
is
would.
she?
I'd love to see her compete at
She's
Supra.
26, I think.
Yeah,
27.
she's I think 25,
She could compete in
26.
Supra. I bet
Yeah.
you if she competes in Supra, she could win.
Yeah.
Correct.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Sure.
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
honest, I think she proved what she can do. I want to see her to be a diplomat.
Yeah. Going to
I
go
don't think
something.
the only pageant left for her to compete is Cosmos that will allow her to elevate her voice and her platform, but she cannot do it anymore because she
Yeah.
was a judge.
Yeah.
So I think it is. I mean, I think forgive me, but Supra would not give her the correct platform to what she's capable to do. She started in Miss World, a platform that will have helped her, which did, and she embraced with pride.
Yeah.
She was given the chance to go to Miss Universe to take a chance in there, and she competed in the worst times ever.
Yeah.
And Miss Cosmos will have been, I think, the last best choice for her to compete, but
Yeah.
she's already being a judge, so she cannot. So I think right now she just needs to become the best
To focus on her
new
studies or whatever.
diplomat that her country can have, internationally speaking, because I think that would be the best crown and sash that she can wear forever. I think that's my opinion.
I actually still hope that Fatima is gonna get dethroned and then Olivia is gonna get crowned. So
Well, not dethroned, just remove her from public record, period.
yeah.
You know? Like
Yeah.
I mean, Miss Universe 2004
Do you guys
2024 didn't
did you guys
happen. Boom.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Omar Harfouch, the judge who
Yeah.
left? Who,
Of course.
Well, he took a poll on his Instagram, remember? He asked his followers, who do you think should have won Miss Universe? And Cote d'Ivoire
Olivia.
Yeah.
led the vote, I think. Was it followed by Philippines, I think? Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire, Philippines, and then followed by Venezuela, Thailand, and Mexico.
Thailand and Mexico.
Yeah. So
Okay, my turn.
go, Lenka! Woohoo!
All right, so for swimsuit, I have Cosmo Cuba. I love the first runner-up of Miss Grand International, Gotcha Bell. She was great in a swimsuit. And you guys keep on forgetting Miss Supranational winner, Eduarda Brown. She was fantastic in a swimsuit.
She has an amazing
And
body, yes.
yeah.
It's
And
okay.
then, of course, Miss Universe Olivia, she did a great job. She has a great catwalk, but my winner for swimsuit is Puerto Rico's actually. I think she was just flawless during the swimsuit round. For the gowns, I really loved Vina during the preliminary round. When she got on the stage, we were all like, my jaw dropped down. It was amazing. I love Guadalupe, Miss Universe. Her final gown, it was just stunning. It literally screamed Miss Universe. Her performance was flawless too. I love
Purple, yeah.
Opal at Miss World because she truly wore a gown that was the embodiment of Miss World, the elegance and class. But my winner of gown is Emma for Miss Grand International. When she got on that stage, because I was there during the finals, when she got on the stage, I was just like, wow, she's fantastic.
She's beautiful.
For the answers, the speaking, I really love Emma because she mentioned the journalist Miriam Abu Daga, and I really appreciate it. I loved Opal, of course. She's fantastic speaker. She's amazing with a microphone. But again, also like you guys, I think Olivia Yassa was the best this year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And for the costumes, we actually have very similar ones with Rafa because I have Vina, and the costume is the guardian giant of Thailand, by the
That's
way.
right. Okay.
Then I love India because it was funny. It was really intricate, and Mel did such amazing job. Miss Ghana International, I loved it. And I would love to mention one costume. I love Great Britain at Miss Universe, the My Fair Lady, you know?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes, I
Mm.
very
remember that.
playful.
I
Yeah.
think it
It
was
has a
so witty. It was
story.
it was really great.
Yeah.
And my winner is Puerto Rico again. I think the costume itself was stunning, and her performance during that, presentation is hands down. And as you guys also said, I believe she belonged to top 5 at Miss Universe as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally agree. Awesome. Great choices. Great
I
choices.
forgot to add Puerto Rico in evening gowns. I completely forgot that. I'm gonna get I had it in my list too. But
Too
there is
late now.
I don't no, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add Puerto Rico in there because, and I want to applaud the organization because they missed nothing this time. One of our weakness when it comes to Miss Universe is always we scared about the evening gown. What it's either we're
Yeah.
gonna make it good or we're gonna bomb to the
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
remember when she got out, I'm with Noemi watching the pageant. Both of us screamed that we lost our voice because again, Miss Universe Puerto
How
Rico this
come you
year,
did
her
not go
whole
to
presence.
Vietnam?
Huh?
How come you did not go to Vietnam?
Who?
You.
I had surgery.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
had surgery. That is why I wasn't able to go. I needed to go back to have surgery again on my artificial lens. So, was plane ticket or surgery. So that is the reason why I didn't went to Vietnam. But yes, I have Puerto Rico, but I was talking about the other ones. So I was trying to go fast, but yeah, Puerto Rico is a tie for me for one of the best evening gowns. When she went out, because I know she did a great job in the preliminary, but when she went out in the final with that cape, that I know for some people will be like, well, but it's just a cape. It's not that. It's just her presence. And that place it was a screaming. So, but even in Puerto Rico, they have this area, one of the town cities, they have a big, giant TV. And everybody was there like screaming and doing all the foul language, but in the not in the bad way, but was like when we get excited, we say like puñeta, coño, that's the dress. You know what I mean? I don't know how it will be in Philippines, but it will be something like that. Like she looked majestic, and that is the reason why I think that if Thailand, that I say that I love her gown, I really like her. I will tie her with Puerto Rico. I will say if Vina would wear the gown in the preliminary and would look more beautiful. That's my opinion. I like that gown better than in the finals, to be honest. But yeah, Puerto Rico did a great job, and I forgot to mention her. I'm so sorry. I have it in my list. I was looking, I said, oh, I missed somebody. So yeah.
All right, good ones. Reading some of the comments. What? I think I'm bored of Cote d'Ivoire and we need to move on. All right, whatever.
Okay, you can, I mean, after you send donations, subscribe, like, and share, then you can leave.
Yes. Oh, Gerardo says yes. Please like this episode. Yes, people, please like this. How many likes are there so far? Oh my God. Not a
17
lot.
still, you guys.
Guys, please like. You're not helping this channel at all to progress. Please like and share. We would really appreciate it. Let Philippines handle Miss Universe, preferably by Carousel Productions. Oh gosh,
Really?
no, 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 no.
Oh God.
Carousel Productions handles Miss Earth. No way. Carousel Productions has done a horrible job producing Miss Earth in the last 10, 15 years, I think. I've gave them a lot of advice how to improve, but they never listened to any of my advices. No way. Forget Carousel. Yes, Olivia's father has done a lot of scams. Is that true?
No.
Don't know.
Where are you getting all this information? Um, Jonathan has never been around the block.
Ugh,
LOL. Hello, Tito Rafa and the panelists. Greetings from French Polynesia, Tahiti. Hola. Bonjour. La Polynésie
Bonjour.
française encore. Tahiti. Je
Ça va?
vous aime, je t'aime. Love you and wishing you all the guys happy New Year. À toi aussi également. Merci, mon chéri. So Puerto Rico should have won. Patty. People are saying that Puerto Rico is a pageant patty.
What?
Happy New Year to all of you.
no.
Sandeep, our good Indian friend, Sandeep. Hello, Sandeep. Thank you for a message, by the way, of Happy New Year. When are you going to join us? Could you please join us next time? Hope you have a wonderful
Yeah.
so far. Yeah, we miss you, Sandeep. Olivia Yase is fake. When is Lenka competing for Miss Universe?
Not
She's
gonna
not.
happen. Not gonna happen.
Why
It's just,
not?
oh,
What's
man.
what's what's stopping you?
See, here's the thing about Fatima. Like, she's not objective. For me, I know I have a lot of qualities, but I also know that I'm not the Miss Universe material. You know what I mean? Like, I am objective, but I know I have a lot of knowledge and I can give it to the girls competing. I prefer to be under the stage and give, my knowledge and help the girls to achieve their dreams. But it's not my dream, especially now after living 1 year in a temple as a nun. I am kind of like,
Your
done with
your your
competing. So
priorities have changed, so to speak.
changed, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to give, I want to help, to other people to fulfill their dreams, but I don't want to be the one in a spotlight.
Yeah.
But thank you.
All right. Hopefully someday. Hopefully someday she'll change her mind again. Sandeep says, I miss you, Rafa, and everyone too. Thank you. In CNN interview, Fatima became a lonely clown. You can see her in her eyes. Yeah, every time she speaks in front of the camera, you can see in her eyes that she's not very happy. For some reason, she's holding back something. She looks very sad, really. Every
But
time
this
she
is the thing. I
Yeah.
think that's an act. I think on those moments it's an act because it's like camera is on, and I believe I'm the voice for the universe. Camera is off. What?
Just like Lenka said,
Yeah,
she
please.
she knew this whole thing was going to be rigged in her favor.
Mhm.
So she can
That's
just
true.
cut it. She can just cut
It's
it.
just something else. It's all about manners. Like when she did this picture that she said that when she said that now they're gonna say that she's gonna buy an Emmy or whatever because she was
Yeah.
singing I don't know what. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
stupid.
like
That's stupid.
honestly, it's just
It's
again,
very
you're a
childish.
woman. It's that there, it's
It's
childish and
it's
it's
a it's
not.
like a she's not a woman, she's a
She's
teenager.
like she's behaving
Mhm.
like she's a teen, a Miss Teen Universe instead of being Miss Universe.
Miss Ting
She's not behaving
Tabasco.
as an adult. She is behaving like an entitled person. She's behaving like a child. She is behaving like everything is given to her in a silver spoon
She's
and doesn't matter what.
neurodivergent, that's why. She's a
She can
neurodivergent.
flush herself and the neurodiversion, whatever she wants to use, because then what is going to happen on the future pageants? Everybody's going to be as a bipolar, multipolar, ADHD, OCD, A to C,
Hey, that's what
non-binary.
diversity and inclusion is all about.
Exactly, but are they going to be looking up for Miss Diversity Universe or for Miss Universe?
Miss Neurodivergent Universe. That's it.
You know,
I mean,
I said it once before during our lives. I believe if Fatima was truthful about wanting to raise her voice, then at this moment, if she came and publicly declared, you know what, since there's speculations about the results, why don't we have an investigation? Like I myself would love to have an investigation of the judging scores and everything. If she would do that, she would gain so much respect and sympathy and love from all around the world that even if it was proven that she didn't win rightfully and she would lose the crown, she would gain so much love that she cannot gain now with the crown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that would really show us like, wow, she's a queen and we would love her forever. So it's in her hands, if she wants to be forever the most hated Miss Universe winner, or if she wants to be the true star and true person, the queen of the hearts,
Somebody's saying Lenka is channeling Fatima Bosch tonight.
Please.
oh, please, exorcism. Where's my candle? Where's my candle? Hold on. Where's my
No,
lighter?
no. I'm done talking to you. Bye-bye.
You have a candle and
No.
you already have a rosary around your neck. So you're settled.
I'm a Buddhist.
I'm
Okay.
settled. Lenka is not going to do more interviews in Critical Beauty.
I'm not gonna answer your question. No. Bye-bye.
Atisa's preliminary gown and the story behind it. She's stunned and it propelled her. Okay. What was Atisa's preliminary gown? What was she wearing? I forget.
That's a black, kind of black,
Oh, yeah.
Black and gold.
Yeah.
That
With a gold
dress was
lining,
better
shell.
than
Which
the
I
finals.
actually prefer. Which I think she wore.
Yes.
Yeah, she always wear your better gown during the preliminaries, and she did exactly.
Yeah.
I think
That's
I
good.
said that she looked like what did I say in the last live?
And
What
she
she
had her
looked
hair
like?
down, right? She had her hair down, I think.
Yeah,
During the prelims.
I think it's the first time I saw her in a competition outside Miss International that she looked beautiful in that dress. And I hated the final dress. I don't remember what I
Me too.
said, what she looked like.
Jellyfish. She sounded like jellyfish. She mentioned.
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
Thank you. I said for me,
That was
she
the
looked like a
intention.
jellyfish.
Was the
Yeah,
intention,
but
though?
That was the
I
intention, I
don't
think so.
maybe.
Your
I mean, we
flow.
have one that bought the dress in the boutique in Vietnam to look like a Tabasco sauce bottle. And then we have the jellyfish in the other hand. And
That's
but it's
funny.
just and
Be
what I
nice
think
if
about
that's the national
Tisa,
costume.
Right?
you know what I think
Yes.
about her when it comes to Miss Universe, but finally she wore an evening gown that was perfect for her and she leave it on the preliminary. Of course, this is what I say. Changing a dress is not going to guarantee you to make the cut higher. Because you'll see people like, oh, you need to have a better dress for the final, more here, more there. How many of these girls changed the dress and they were the worst? Puerto Rico in 2024, that was the worst dress, one of the worst dress I ever seen. In the preliminary, in that fast second, she have a better dress. Let me see who else. Atisa. I mean, I love the elegance gown versus the jellyfish. Venezuela in 2024, her orange gown looks much better than the bride dress that she wore on the top 5.
Mhm.
So I always say, you don't need to change the gown. If you have a strong gown, you don't need to change it.
Yeah.
There's no requirement. This joke that you need to have 2 gowns. It's not always it's going to be the best look. Puerto Rico did a switching dress. In the preliminary, she looked amazing. And in the final, she looked amazing. But again, finally, we see a queen that did a great job. But changing dresses is not always a good thing. You need to have a dress that
Remember,
match each other energies.
in the prelims, though, they have a totally different set of judges. Only one judge from the prelims, was able to judge the telecast. That was
Yeah.
the Filipino judge, Luis Heredia. He was the only one. So that's why some of the girls were not sure. Oh, okay. Well, since the preliminary judge did not see me wear this dress, I might as well wow the telecast judge by changing into a better dress. So that's their mindset, I think. But well,
Yeah,
it is what
but
it is. So I think everybody looked wonderful except Fatima, the top five.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
Yeah.
Nick Pop says, Merci beaucoup, Rafa. Je vous aime aussi. Thank you, Rafa. I love you too. You know what? Tahiti, Tahiti a gagné Miss France 2026. Vous avez une excellente candidate cette année-ci.
Mhm.
I just said Tahiti won Miss
Yeah.
France 2026. They have an
J'ai
amazing,
compris.
I hope
beautiful
they don't.
girl.
I really
Elle
hope they don't.
s'appelle Inapoko Duvez. Inapoko, ça se
Oh,
prononce? Ça s'appelle Inapoko Duvez. She's like very tall, 6 feet, gorgeous girl, gorgeous, If she
Very
competes,
nonetheless.
I don't think she's gonna compete in Miss Universe this year.
Yeah. I hope
I
they
don't think
don't,
so.
because it'll
oh,
it'll really
She's
send a
gonna ruin her
strong
chance.
message.
Yeah, forget it. She needs to
Yeah.
compete in this world, I think,
Yeah.
for sure.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
is if she wants to compete internationally, because as a Miss France, you have the choice to compete internationally or not to compete internationally. But you know what? Being Miss France by itself is already a big, prestigious
yes.
title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being Miss France,
They don't need Miss Universe,
they don't
really.
need Miss Universe, they don't need Miss World, they don't need
Yeah.
Miss International or anything like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Let me see. Her whole wardrobe during the competition was giving packing for vacation. I think you're talking about Fatima, right? Yeah, totally. I
Yeah.
think she's going on vacation, I think. Totally. La 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 la. I cannot wait any longer for the interview of Omar about the whole drama. Yeah, Omar Farouche was interviewed when he was in Thailand by HBO, and it's going to be released in May 2026. So we can't wait to see the document. It's a three-part documentary on HBO.
correct. But it's in April. Oh,
It's in
wow.
May. It's
Me.
going to be in May.
They postponed
Well,
it.
it takes a
Wow.
while. No, they
Five
said in
months.
May. It takes a while to edit because it's a three episodes
Okay.
of a
Mm.
documentary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, guys, don't be surprised if you see me in this documentary.
Mm.
Oh, I'm waiting for
That's
that.
all I'm gonna say. All right, let's move on to our group decision. Now, the group will decide based on the number of votes, which one is the best for each of this category. Now, the first category is Best Stage Production. The nominees are Miss Universe, Miss Grand International, Miss Cosmo, Miss Earth, Miss World, Miss International, and Miss Supranational. All right, I'm gonna vote. Okay, we cannot have a tie. You have to pick a winner, okay? No
Oh,
ties.
okay.
No ties, okay? To me, my winner for the best stage production, bar none, is Miss Grand International
Yeah.
Yeah.
for me, okay? Miss Cosmo is this close, but I don't like open air stages. I don't like open
Yeah.
air
Me
stuff.
neither.
And the
It
stage is
bothers
too
me.
big.
Yeah, it's just too big. It's just too big. Some of the contestants felt lost, and on that big stage. I mean, if it had been
Mhm.
inside, maybe yes, but I prefer indoors. So for me, Miss Grand International delivered
Mhm.
again this year.
Yep.
Mm.
Jonathan, who's your winner
Oh, Miss Grand, for sure.
for
Sure.
sure?
I think it's
Lenka.
unanimous. It's unanimous, Miss Gran, of course. I mean,
Yeah,
I
It's Miss
love
grand.
Cosmo stage.
It's Miss
I
Grand.
actually, yeah, I actually like that Cosmo had a stage outside. It was beautiful, but like as George said, the production itself was kind of lacking the choreography
Yeah.
and everything. So Miss Gran, 100%.
Yeah, me too.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Next one, best quality of pageant contestants. Which pageant do you think has the best quality of contestants? Nominees are Universe, World, Supranational, Cosmo, Earth, International, Charm, and Grand International. Okay,
Oh.
for me, I think I'm gonna go with Grand International.
Mm.
That's my choice.
Mm.
Andy.
I would go for Miss World.
Miss World?
Yes,
Okay.
because I still go for it for candidates who has this purpose or the beauty with the purpose or advocacies,
Yeah.
things like that. So
Good one. Wilfredo.
All the pageants, in essence, have great candidates, but I go with Miss World. Especially this year, they did a great job with the Continental. So give space for each continent girls to shine and show more talent and competition. And I always say, in order to be the best of the best, you need to compete with the best of the best. And for
yeah,
me, Miss World have again, and we cannot have a tie, but in essence, Miss World brought great quality when it comes to candidates.
Okay. All right. Jonathan.
I'm gonna say Miss Cosmo. I was pleasantly surprised at how well the girls performed. After I saw prelims, I was like, it's anyone's game. So I was very pleasantly surprised with Miss Cosmo, and I'm really excited to see the brand continue to grow.
Elevate. All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Lenka.
So for me, it's very close between Miss World and MGI, but I'm gonna go for Miss World because these girls were absolutely amazing, and especially what was said before, Opal and Krishna, those two were just like hands down the best of the best this year.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Grand is
Yeah.
close. I love the Grand girls too.
All right. So
Yeah.
3 votes for Miss World, 1 vote for Cosmo, 1 vote for Grand. So the winner in this category of best quality of pageant contestants is Miss World. Woohoo!
Oh.
Congratulations, Julia Morley. Okay. Next category, Best Host Country. The nominees are India for Miss World, Thailand for Miss Universe, Thailand for Miss Grand, Vietnam for Miss Cosmo, Vietnam for Miss Charm, Poland for Miss International, I mean Miss Supranational, Philippines for Miss Earth, and Japan for Miss International. Honey, no doubt, no question for me, Thailand for Miss Grand International. That's it.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Jonathan,
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
same?
yeah.
Same.
Love Thailand.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I
Same?
know
Yeah.
Thailand, and I know India did
Unanimous
a
again?
great job.
Yeah,
India did
that's
a great job for
unanimous.
Miss World, but Thailand did an excellent job as
Yeah.
a host country. And I'm gonna say in both, putting aside the
Yeah.
drama,
Both Miss
now
Yeah.
what
Universe
did a
and
Yeah.
great job because it's been years that Miss Universe doesn't have a quality of event like
Yeah.
now what put
Activities.
there with the
Yeah.
sponsors. With that being said, thanks to now what brought quality when it comes to the production
Hmm.
for both Miss
you know
Universe and
what?
Miss
Yeah.
Grand.
You know what?
Correct. Yeah.
So
I think we should give Nawat a special award for all
yeah,
his
Mhm.
hard work. For all the
yeah.
hard work,
So
you know.
True.
because of him.
Imagine he produced 4 pageants in 1 year.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh wow,
And
that's
Miss
right.
Grand and Miss Universe was right after each other. Like Grand
Yes.
Hmm.
finished. It
Miss
was
Universe
like,
Thailand,
yes.
Miss Grand Thailand, Miss Universe, etc. So it's
Miss
like
Grand.
amazing. This where does and this guy, I mean, he's not getting any younger, okay? But he still has a lot of energy. You know, he's just full of life. He's very passionate
Yeah.
about pageants and whatnot. If he could only own all of the pageants, I think it would be amazing because we need more people like him with a lot of energy, resources, of course,
Yeah.
business savvy, everything. So yeah,
Yep.
And the
he's
knowledge
amazing.
of pageantry itself, because
Mhm.
when you keep on dropping these business people who have zero idea about pageantry, that's where it all goes downhill.
Yeah.
He's a business guy and he knows pageantry from from the bottom to the up. So hands down, he's great.
All right.
Yeah, I think that is the reason. I mean, the host country is Thailand because of now what
Yeah.
putting us. I
Mhm.
mean, we are humans. We have our bad side or negative side, but when it comes to pageantry and what he's looking for, he knows where he put the mark. I mean, look how for the first history, for the first time in history ever, another international queen is doing the duties of the pageant that is not part of the brand, like Miss Universe,
Yeah.
and that was
Mhm.
Emma. She did a great job as a truly queen. She proved there that she's really the one and only. and she was
Right.
able to take ownership and save when it comes to host Miss Universe events. And
Correct.
look what Vena is doing. I mean, again, and who's behind those two queens?
Now what?
Now what?
Mm-hmm.
But
Correct.
that is the example. If you work and you know how to work together with the person, this
Mm-hmm.
is coming. The coins are coming.
Mhm.
Correct.
Your career is going to flourish. But if you don't follow instructions, you will be left behind.
Exactly.
Correct.
So now, what is the man of the hour when it comes to production and making this work? So great job.
Also, like I would say, also like business-wise, because he knows how to support his queens. His queens are making money. You know, they're really getting the exposure, and it's not only just the winner. He have the top 10. They're coming back to Thailand soon, and people are making fun of this live selling. But in today's world and today's marketing, this live selling, it's the key, marketing step. And these girls can actually make money through this selling. I mean, if you think about how much money these girls invest into pageantry, for the classes, for the gowns, for everything. And
Yep, she got
Uh-oh.
frozen.
Oh no.
Oh no, frozen.
Hopefully she's back. She was
Oh,
money,
she'll be
marketing, and
back.
everything.
She will be
Okay.
back. Oh, donation from our good friend
Yay!
Ron San. Woohoo! I think this is Australian dollars. AS Ron, right? $7.99 Australian dollars. Thank you, Ron. God bless you and your loved
Well,
ones.
hopefully
Thank you
to
for the
follow the
convenient friends.
line.
The best
Oh,
pageant discussion. Maybe you should join our next pageant discussion because
yeah.
you have a lot of opinion. So you need to join our group next time, okay, Ron? Well, thank you so much for your kindness and generosity, much appreciated. He said, "Worst pageant this year, Miss Asia Pacific, Miss Globe, and Miss Cosmo and Charm are tied."
I would not put Cosmo in that one. Cosmo, the problem
No,
that Cosmo
Cosmo is
had was the
improved.
opening. I
Cosmo
think
is
Cosmo's
improved,
been
I
doing a
think.
great job.
Yeah.
I wish the pageant is inside because when you have a pageant that is outside, lighting is against you
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you are doing the lighting on stage plus the lighting around you. So
Mhm.
it's against you and against the candidates when it comes to choose the better gown that will look nice on them because it's not the same using a certain color in the outside to be inside.
Yeah, and then the weather too.
The what? Yeah.
Exactly.
See, that's the
But
thing that really bothered me is the weather when
Yeah.
it's held outside because it's so unpredictable. Like last year, remember it rained last
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So like they got lucky this year because of the weather cooperated.
And another thing
Anyway,
like Lenka
yeah.
was saying when they made fun of Nawat about the setting, if people refer, and I know this because I watch a lot of boy love stories from Thailand, and some of these famous actors, one of them, they are that's part of their market, selling products, their own stuff. There's one that is a great actor. He has his own popcorn business and he sell that. I mean, that's part of the marketing in Thailand. So it's normal for them to have important people to be selling products because
Mhm.
when you watch their movies or the TV series, and if you look at the sponsors, those sponsors coming from things that they create. And that is the reason, the media move. You see TV series that after 13 episodes, they have another one and the business continue. And you see it's always the same natural products, skincare products, here, there, over there, because that's part of the mojo. It's part of the money-making process in Thailand and in the industry. And maybe for us is not something that we are accustomed to see a pageant queen doing that, but
Mhm.
over there is normal. So so we need to understand that too, how they make money in order to fund training, their queen salary here, there, and over there. Lenka, you're back. Continue. I was trying to see if I was able to follow your line. Go for it.
What is wrong with the connection in your neighborhood?
ah, it's sometimes it's dropping. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's choppy, very choppy. Okay.
Lenka, you haven't done your sale marketing online. Come on. You need to start selling some sauce for better internet quality.
Thailand, it's Thailand. It just gets
Oh
hot
my
here, so
God. Okay.
it just drops.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next category, the best hosts, meaning the people who actually
Oh.
hosted the
Mhm.
performers and stuff and everything. Nominees are Steve Byrne, host of Miss Universe. It's his first time to host Miss Universe. And then you have Alana Moore and the Vietnamese people, Dustin Phuc. I hope I'm pronouncing these properly.
Nguyen Trinh Thi.
Dustin
Long
Phuc Nguyen, Trin T
long.
Hong Dang of Miss Charm. And then you have Andrea Rubio, Tomomi Okada, and Maxwell Powers of Miss International. Davina Reeves, Nico Panaggio, and Alexander Sikora of Miss Supernational. Matthew Dean of Miss Grand. James Deacon of Miss Earth. Stephanie Del Valle and Sachiin Kumbar of Miss World, and Bonang Matiba and Bu Duck Bao of Miss Cosmo. My favorite, as much as I love James Deacon, but I think I'm going to change my vote to Bonang Mathiba and
Ateba,
Bui Duc
yes.
Bao of
Mhm.
Miss Cosmo. Bonang
Yeah.
Mathiba is that African woman who co-hosted Miss Cosmo. I think she did an amazing, incredible job.
Yeah.
She caught everybody's attention with her stage presence, with her personality, with her sense of humor. She was like very, very magnetic. So she is my winner as the best host, along with Buey. Okay, Jonathan,
Yeah, I
your
agree.
pick.
Yeah, Bonang Mateba, yeah. She, so if you remember, she hosted Miss South Africa for a couple of
Yes,
years.
she
Yeah.
did.
And I'm just excited that she's, gotten, a bigger platform. I would love to see her host Miss Universe one day.
Oh yeah, that would
So
be awesome, I think. That would be
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
she definitely is my pick. And then her fellow co-host, because I wasn't even paying attention to him. So
Well, also, did you notice too that the two backstage hosts of Miss Cosmo, the first runner-up, Mook, and
Oh
then
yeah.
Hmm.
another Vietnamese girl. I mean, they had a great
They did a
chemistry
great
together
job.
too. They did a
yeah.
great job
Yeah.
too. So actually, all four of them, yeah, all four of them.
Hmm.
So anyway, so your pick is also Bonang and Buey. All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Runway Poppy?
I have a tie, but I need to go with Miss Cosmos. I wanted to say Miss Grand International host. I love him. But this time Miss Cosmo did a great job with the hosting and co-hosting. The energy was there. But this beautiful lady from South Africa, the host Miss South Africa, she had this energy, her voice, her is the tone, everything like keep you engaging, and
Yes.
that's what I
Mhm.
You
like.
listen to.
Yeah.
And so
And she had like
I
how
can
many
hear
out
her.
I think she had like 3 or 4 outfit changes as well.
I don't know,
Yeah.
and I don't care. I wasn't mad. She's one of those females that if you put her hosting and like Janine, like the Asian girl from Miss USA and Miss Universe,
Jeannie
all these
Mai.
Janine
Jeannie
Oh,
Mai,
Miles,
Jenny Mai. Yeah.
Jimmy, thank you, that one. And then you have Olivia from one side, you have Catriona and the other co-host, you have Dayanara,
Zuri
you
Hall, yeah.
have Cosmo. If you gather all these females hosting with that energy, I think that would be a powerful moment to watch the pageant because they embrace again how a woman can be a host and behind the scene and make it entertaining. And which I like that.
I have a proposition. What do you think of two gay male hosts? Front stage and backstage.
Ooh, that's tricky. That's tricky because if they're both
Well, you gotta have the perfect combination, like Anderson Cooper and what's his name? Andy Cohen.
no, oh no. Oh
No,
no.
Then
That's
the
no,
no,
no, no,
backstage
that
no, no,
that's
no, no, no,
between
no.
borderline
That
too
is a bad.
much.
That is a bad
Bad idea.
combination. I'm
Okay, never
sorry.
That's
mind.
It's
fire and
already
dynamite.
enough to
That's
see
way
them
too
in
Oh,
the
wait a
New
much.
minute.
Year's Evil.
What about Carson Kressley
Yes, I would
and
agree on that.
Anderson Cooper? They balance each other out because one
Maybe.
maybe okay, all
Yeah.
right, just an idea.
It's just Anderson Cooper is more serious news. Like what put Anderson Cooper in the map when it comes like hosting in duo was Kathy Griffin with the New York years because they complement each
Right, right.
other when they were friends. So when they added Andy Cohen, he's like, eh,
Yeah.
I'm
And Carson
sorry,
would be good
like,
for backstage commentating.
Yeah, what about
mhm.
okay, what about Andy Cohen and Big Frida?
Hold on.
Just remove Andy Cohen. He
Mhm.
doesn't.
All right, so forget
Mm.
Andy Cohen.
I would
Never
prefer to
mind.
watch RuPaul hosted. And
Oh.
now,
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so
girls.
what
I
are the
would.
okay,
I would love.
what about two lesbian co-hosts? Would that even be
Uh,
possible? Are there any
That would be
lesbian
Ellen DeGeneres, maybe.
Oh,
or
God.
lesbian
Oh,
beauty queens, like lesbian beauty queens, like out
You
in
mean the pretend lesbians,
yeah,
Engfa?
the lipstick lesbians, yes.
oh, Eva would be amazing.
Mm.
Somebody said Jimmy Fallon and Carson Kressley. Okay, that's a good
Oh,
combination.
Jimmy Fallon, that would be
But
great.
Jimmy Fallon is
yes.
straight though. He's straight. He's not gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Talking
thing
about
is, like,
both
you
gay.
need to have a balance and to have somebody that has knowledge. Like, I mean, not criticizing, but it's the truth. I mean, if you want to do like a powerful gay couple hosting, you need to have somebody that have the passion, keep it entertaining. Like one of the thing about Carson Kressley as a co-host behind the scene with Luciera and
Carson,
I
right?
forgot-
Wasn't
yeah,
Carson?
but yes, but
Backstage.
he was with
Mhm.
Luciera and top model full figure Ashley.
Ashley
And
Grant.
so
Ashley
Ashley
Graham.
Graham, they were all three together. And I remember when was in California in 2006, he was so funny with the comments as a co-host. So make it funny because he already had the face and the facial expressions and make it funny. So you need to have somebody that keep it. So I think he needs to be kind of Anderson Cooper-ish, but not too serious. Need to be like happy, medium, serious, and then we have uh Carlson, and that would be kind of fun. That would be kind of fun moment, I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay. That's
I would
interesting.
love Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
I
Yes.
love
okay.
these two hosting.
Yeah. Me
Yeah, but they're not
too.
lesbians though.
Yeah.
We're not talking about lesbians anymore. We're talking about regular women, like straight women.
Regular.
Well,
Yeah.
Regular women. Okay. What about two people from two different totally social class background? What about Olivia Yase and
mm.
Cardi B?
Oh, God.
okay,
How?
That's an
okay, Clara,
interesting
you're gonna
mix.
run the
Can
Broadway
you
and give me
imagine
the
Cardi
opening.
B? Like Olivia being so eloquent and civil and polite as opposed to Cardi B being so ghetto and nasty and
And
trashy.
then
I think it
It
would make
might.
a
It
like
might
great
rapping
just
already.
work. It
combination.
That
might
would
just
be
work.
hilarious. It's like, and now we have evening gowns. Okay, all of you guys saw this evening gown. Okay, your boobies was on
Okay.
fire. Okay,
Uh,
and then you
it would.
said that one.
It just
That's
might
what we
work.
need to
It
be.
just might work.
That would be funny, I think.
Yeah.
Somebody said RuPaul. Oh, RuPaul
I
in
said it.
drag.
In
RuPaul would
RuPaul
drag.
be
in
like,
drag. Stephen
because you
Anderson,
know,
our friend Stephen. Hi, Stephen. That would be a great recommendation RuPaul does.
Yeah.
What
you know
about nothing
what?
but drag queens? All drag queens, period.
Yes, you can put
Yeah.
RuPaul. You can put RuPaul as hosting with, and then you will have Bianca Del Rio, my favorite drag queen, as
That's
a
right.
co-host. So that
Mm.
would be a nice interaction because Bianca will make a stand-up comedy,
Yes.
destroying everybody, and it will be hilarious.
Mhm.
You
It's
know
like,
what?
Oh,
you know what?
Chika.
That's a great idea. Should Miss Universe, assuming they have great owners, not new owners, should Miss Universe take place in the Philippines, they should have all the drag queen Philippines
Oh,
contestants on
what's her
stage. Do
name?
the opening
Oh,
number.
Filipino.
Was it Marina Summers? Marina
Marina
Summers,
Summers,
yeah. Yeah.
yes.
She needs to perform too. Definitely. That would be awesome, I think.
She did a great job in the Miss Universe Philippines when Michelle was passing. And you know
Yeah.
what? Michelle is bisexual. She can be hosting.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
I
She can be
she's
both.
one of I love Michelle.
Michelle Lee.
Michelle was one of the she's one of the greatest evolutions. I didn't like her in Miss Universe Philippines, But when I saw her for Miss Universe, after she won the evolution, I said, yeah, I like her. And that's what I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see Natisa, but of course didn't happen. But Michelle is one of the best Miss Universe, and her evening gown was on point, and she was a
Yeah.
deserver top 5.
Yeah,
All right.
someone asked in the questions what we thought about the evening gown that looked like the tattoos, and I have to say that is my favorite evening gown ever. I'm a
Yeah.
sucker for that
That was
Gorgeous.
gown. It's like,
avant-garde,
oh,
an avant-garde costume for sure.
mm,
Yeah.
Yes, that was one of that was art for me. It's like they just
correct.
go, poof, let me
Boom.
tattoo this
Yeah.
dress on your skin. Michelle
Yeah.
was the best, and I like her. I like her in so
Love
many.
her.
I think she's been one of the best, more fashionable Miss
Yeah.
Philippines with short hair, and
Yeah.
she was
Mm-hmm.
able. And this is what I'm talking about when you transition pageants. You need to showcase evolution, something that
Correct.
Atisa didn't
Well,
show per se. Michelle went from one regular pageant and her old-fashioned sense changed. I mean, I was so happy. Like her wardrobe was on point, her national costume was on point,
Mm-hmm.
her, everything was good. Like she literally said, "I'm gonna be Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm gonna show you how to evolve from one pageant to the other one."
Correct.
Like Miss Cote d'Ivoire, she was a beautiful Miss World, but
Yeah.
when she went to Miss Universe,
but
it's
she
like, oh shit.
transitioned. Yeah. Hmm.
So
Slate,
that's what
yeah.
I'm talking about. She's lit.
But Michelle, I would like to see. Well, Michelle, she's a chameleon. She likes to change. She likes to change her looks. But I would love to see her actually in with a blonde hair, with a short blonde hair,
I
I
competing.
think she
saw
has
her.
her
Yeah,
blonde
She
hair
blonde
already had
now.
now.
it.
Oh, she has
Yeah.
blonde hair now.
She has
Okay,
it
all
now.
right, yeah, all
No,
right.
I
So
think she changed because when I
she
think they
changed it
showed a
again to
video
dark
of
hair.
her when the Miss Universe and she had it dark, but I saw
Okay,
her with
fine.
blonde.
Maybe she needs.
She
She
looked
needs to.
amazing.
Okay, what about shaving her head, like the bald look?
She
She will look
if
great
she
too.
she still have the body frame in Miss Universe, she would look amazing. Because remember,
Yeah.
she lost weight. She lean
I think
more,
she would be perfect for
so
Miss
she will
Grand.
look.
She would be perfect for Miss Grand International. I think.
I think a lot of
Yes, the
people
All
wanted her
Stars.
for the All
Yeah,
Stars.
for the All Stars. Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
That she will be a good. I would love to see her in All Stars.
Yeah, me
That would
too.
be like, oh,
What do you guys think of Michelle Lin? Which pageant do you think she needs to compete in? Let me know. Comment below.
Michelle
Michelle and
Cosmos.
Beatriz are both bisexual. Beatriz Luigi Gomez was Miss Universe Philippines 2021. Yeah, she was bisexual, but she's married to a man now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on. Let's move on. Okay. Best title holder of 2025. The
Mm,
nominees are Opal Suchata, Miss World, Yolena Lindquist, Miss Cosmo, Catalina Duque, Miss International, Natalie Puskinova, Miss Earth, Eduarda Brown, Miss Supernational, Ana Blanco, Miss Charm, and Emma Tiglao, Miss Grand International. I'm going to go first. To me, my best title holder, bar none, is Emma Tiglao, Miss Grand International. Sorry to disappoint the Miss World people, but again, I think Amity Glau brings a lot of joy and fabulosity and uniqueness to the pageant world. She's to me, she's my winner. All right, Andy, your favorite, your best title holder.
For
I don't want to
me,
see any
it's
ties. No ties. Okay, no
yeah.
ties. Just pick one.
ah,
Oh, this is hard. But yes, I would go for Emma Tiglao too because of the energy that she gave on Miss Grand International. It's not just simply, not just simply winning it, and she's giving it to the community too while having some
Yes.
typhoon during that time.
And to those who met her in person, like Andy and I
Yeah,
met Amity Glau in person, she's even more beautiful in person than she is on TV or on the screen. She's just incredibly gorgeous, I think.
yeah.
So for me, she's the winner. Wilfredo Runway Poppy, the girl with a yellow hat.
I'm Michelle right now with the blonde hair.
With the blonde hair.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what? I'm gonna dye my goatee in blonde to see what happened on my eyebrows
Oh,
next
I
time.
think you look good blonde. Go for it.
Sorry.
Well, I think my pigmentation is red, by the way, so I can do it.
Ooh, you're a redhead. Ginger.
I have some red pigmentations for some reason. So, okay, for me would be a tie.
No tie,
All
No
just
right,
time.
one.
but let me
No
explain. But then I'm gonna
tie.
say my winner. For me, it's between Opal and Emma. Opal is being a great Miss World. I'm so proud of her. But the reason why I'm gonna choose Emma is because again, she is the only international title holder that, while being Miss Grand International, took over somebody else's job from another pageant
Yeah.
and save it.
Yeah.
And that was makes you a pageant queen, all stars. She's an all-star in every sense just because she is a Miss Grand and she was the host in Miss Universe. She behaved like she was passing the crown too. So she did two jobs in one, Miss Grand International and being the savior of hosting Miss Universe
Yeah.
when the title holder was being a child, like
Mhm.
the current title holder. Apparently it's contagious.
Right. Exactly. So your
So
vote is for Emma.
Emma.
All right.
I gotta speak
Okay.
fast because I might have a delivery package.
All
But yeah,
right.
I have a tie too. I'm sorry to say it's I cannot decide. Because Opal, for me, she's the embodiment of elegance, class. She's amazing public speaker. She is doing so much great charitable work. She is a superstar and she makes Thailand, all of us, so proud. But Emma, she's not just a beauty, she has this joy everywhere she goes. She is so kind to everyone, communicate with everyone, with the fans. Like she has such a heart and a spirit that makes you smile for days. So I'm not gonna decide for either one of them. It's Opal and Emma. They're just incredible queens. I love them.
Okay. As the ultimate authority of judging,
Can we have a
I have the
tie?
I have the right to break the tie, okay?
Oh
Are you
God.
Raul?
Okay,
Who are you,
before you
Raul?
try to break the tie,
Is it
Uh,
tie?
all you four,
Oh,
do
four.
you agree that the best two duo winners would be Opa and Emma? Raise
Yeah.
your
yes.
hands.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's it. The best title
Right.
holders for the year is
Easy.
Emma and Opa.
No,
Bravo.
it's going to be based on the number of followers. So in this case, Emma Tigla
Oh.
wins. Woo! Emma is the best title holder. Yay!
I am
Opal
sorry.
is second place.
I am sorry,
Done.
followers, but there's no an account right now. The account firm is
I am the
flipping.
account.
So
I am the accounting
this
firm.
this vote is not valid.
Okay, moving on. Last category, the best pageant. Nominees are Miss Universe, Miss Grand, Miss Supra, Miss World, Miss International, Miss Earth, Miss Cosmo, and Miss Charm. Okay, to be honest, how many people out there actually watched Miss Charm? Raise your hand.
I did.
You did? I did. I
I'm
watched
happy with the
all
Too.
winner.
I watched all of these pageants last year. But how many of
I
our, how
was
many how many of the viewers actually watched Miss Charm from day one until the end? Let me
Oh,
know.
not
Nothing.
from day one.
How many of you follow Miss Earth?
None.
people were focused on Cosmo versus Charm,
Yeah. I
but
think so
they have a
too.
great winner. They have
Yeah.
a great winner. She reminds me Miss Grand Venezuela that ended up winning. She with the dark hair.
Mhm.
And I love the winner from Miss Charms. They choose somebody that is very appealing, very down to earth
Yeah.
in her. I really like her.
Hmm.
But
Ana
sadly to
Blanco.
say, they were competing against Miss Cosmos. So all the
Mm.
attention was in Miss Cosmos.
Hmm. All
Yeah,
right.
Let's
yeah,
be
yeah.
honest.
So a lot of
I
people
love the
actually, you know what? I think a lot of people watched Miss Cosmo because right after the finals, like half an hour later, it went from 1 million to like 7 million views or something like that.
Hmm.
You
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's they did a good job as far as promoting the pageant to the world.
Yes.
Great. So yeah, well, I expect Miss Cosmo to be much better next year. I mean, this year for sure. No problem.
Mm.
So for me, the best pageant, bar none, is Miss Grand International.
I agree,
Mm.
Miss
Day
Grant.
one, all the way to the end, production, title holder, performers, hosts, everything to me,
Yeah.
Miss Grand International.
All
Bar
categories 10.
Yeah. Well, I have
MVP
to
Yeah.
say,
too.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead, Lenka.
I adore Miss World because their platform, they're genuinely making difference in the world. That's what I love about them, and I think that they have the most integrated at the moment. But hands down, Miss Grand International has been beating everyone this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Incredible.
agree.
Wilfredo, you two same, agree? No
Uh,
tie,
I
no
agree.
tie.
Well, I agree, and I think the following will be Miss Cosmos. I think what doesn't make it the winner is just that, again, was outside, the stage was too big, and they didn't utilize it the best way on their capabilities. And of course, what happened from the top five all the way to the winner, that was very disappointing, in my opinion. And we discussed already that. But other than that, I think Miss Grant, um, it's been it's been very consistent when it comes to the quality and what make it, and that's one thing that I like when it comes to that. Now, what said it? I would not want to crown nobody young, nobody younger than 21. He
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
said it. Look at the top five. And that is the reason I believe today's day pageantry needs to change their ages. For
Yeah.
Miss 21 to 40 or 21 to 35, nobody younger. These generations, these new queens are not like us in the 80s and 90s that you were able to choose somebody 18 and they will do their job. Right
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
now, so no, a queen that is 18, 19 cannot handle the pressure of social media.
Yep.
It's too
They like
out
they
there.
like the maturity.
So exactly. And even in Miss Cosmos, one of the things that we did with Miss Cosmo Cuba, they were one of the advisors was like, she looks too thin. We need to darken her hair, which we did because
Mm.
we needed to cover all our bases. And I think it's because what happened in the previous edition in Miss Grand International, that set boundaries that they want queens that are very well mature when it comes to age and mentality.
Correct.
So if you look at
True.
the top five in Miss Grand International, right there is giving teachings that they need somebody that can
Yeah.
handle
I
the
think
pressure.
the average
Correct.
age of Miss Grant is like 25 in the top five. They're all 25,
Yeah.
26,
Yeah.
27, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well,
and
Emma's 30. Emma's 30, so.
he
like
said it.
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me say that. I'm so sorry. He said it to a particular candidate three different times. Oh, you're too young. You're too young. She wasn't 21. Three different times. And sadly to say, the director for that particular contender didn't make changes to make the contender look more older. The contender
Mm.
looked too teen. And when the owner of the pageant is telling you, and I'm gonna use Lenka for as an example. If they say Lenka is beautiful, but her hair is too long. I want short hair. I know that the director will be like, Lenka, we need to chop your hair. Why? We need to chop your hair. You need to be competition. And there's
Correct.
a reasoning behind it. So it's the same way. If the owner is telling you, girl, to your face, you are lacking of this or you are to this, you have seconds to revamp.
Yeah.
True.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron
Correct.
says, Emma
Rules.
Ticlau is my best pageant title by a mile. Well spoken. She was very consistent all the way, except for prelims
Hmm.
gown that made me so worried. But final gown, Emma Nails gown was good. Best pageant. We don't have the best pageant advocacy, but Ron thinks it's Miss USA Cosmo and Opal and Miss World. Uh, Nick says Miss France, best national pageant, définitivement, absolument 100% Miss France. Meilleur concours national. Je suis d'accord. Let me see. La, 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 la. Ron says Rafa MGI is the only pageant that delivered the best day-to-day activities. Miss Universe and Cosmo, and the rest are a bit hopeless. That's true. That's true. As far as activities, no one can beat Miss Grand International.
All
But
right.
this is the
And Miss
thing about Miss
and Miss
Cosmos.
Universe and Miss Universe.
We are so used to encourage our girls to social media and Instagram. Cosmos is different. Their big social media platform is TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that
You mean
that we
Miss Grand
learned.
too? So it's Miss Grand.
Yeah, but Miss Grant do
All the
both.
Asian country, yeah, all the Asian
Yeah, but
continents.
they're more into. You know that for us, it's like you need to come on those numbers in Instagram, but in Cosmos is very well on TikTok. Like it's massive.
Mhm.
So right there is telling you like this is the platform to to dominate too versus what we're accustomed when it comes to platform like Instagram or Facebook, in this
Mm-hmm.
case Instagram.
Okay.
So but I think Cosmos is growing pretty good. I still have faith for the second edition, excluding the top five decisions and the winners. And honestly, would it be Philippines? I would be happy for those top
Mm-hmm.
two. I think Cosmo has potential to
Great
be
premise.
the new.
Miss
They just
Universe.
need to make some. They can just remove out of the map Miss Universe.
Yeah.
They just need to do some little changes. You know, the panel judges just bring somebody now different. Don't repeat
Mm-hmm.
certain judges. Just bring new faces, new stuff.
Mhm.
Um,
New
do the
choreography
pageant
team.
indoor. Do it indoor. Uh, uh, and that's it. Just couple of little changes. Organization wise, events have more communication about the events, and I think that they have a good baby there, and he's
Yeah.
gonna boom. I still have faith in Miss Cosmos. Other pageants today's day is not longevity at this point to be relevant. You
So
know,
Miss Cosmo is promising because they have a huge sponsor, which is a bank. So they have all the money in the
yeah.
bank, so they can play.
And Supranational having a beautiful winner. I don't know what happened with her. Brazil was a beautiful winner and
Yeah.
I
it's
kind of
like
prefer
disappeared.
the Mister Supra from
Oh
France.
yeah, that guy took over
Swan
media and he's been
Swan
doing a good
Lavigne.
job.
Mm.
But that is the thing, like in order to be relevant, a pageant needs to have support,
Do you think
of
they're
course, but
lovers?
also,
Do you think they're lovers, Miss and Mister Supernational? I mean, they make a cute couple. They're
I
both
don't know.
tall,
Mm.
so they're
Well,
beautiful.
I don't know, but it's just people need to pay attention that longevity is not a guarantee. You need to always
Yeah.
continue to be relevant in
Yeah.
order
Correct.
to be, to be
Yeah, yeah,
taken in
yeah. Okay, you
consideration.
said relevance 3 times already. Okay, moving on.
I'm a
Moving on.
politician. I need to say it 3 times. Now when people listen on the short-term span.
You sound like Fatima Bosch. Yo quiero alzar mi voz. Alzar la voz. Alzar la voz.
Mío, Jesus Christ, exorcismo, exorcismo. Líbrame, Señor.
Jonathan, who's your pick? Did you say Miss Grand too? Jonathan,
For what?
for the best pageant of the year.
Oh, best pageant? Miss World.
Miss World. Okay, so
Yeah.
all four of us picked Miss Grand, and then you and George picked Miss World.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, George was here earlier. He picked Miss World as the best
Mhm.
pageant. Miss World for Opal also was George's choice for best title holder. Best host was James Deacon and Miss Earth. Best host country was Thailand for NGI. And the best quality of pageant contestants was Miss Grand International. Those were George's choices before he left. So good, 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 good. I think did we miss something? I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
full list. Yeah.
We did not touch male pageants because I don't think most of us watched the male pageants.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
You
not
know,
this year.
I mean, we're all interested on who's gonna win, or who won. That's about it.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
definitely Thailand is the best host country, bar none. Thailand
Mhm.
hosted several male and female pageants
Yeah. A
last
lot.
year. So
A lot.
Thailand is definitely the pageant capital of the world,
Yeah.
having officially dethroned the Philippines in Asia as the pageant capital. Okay? So Philippines, you need to catch up, all right?
And you know,
Okay.
I heard a rumor that Miss World might be happening in Thailand. That would be
Oh, that
fantastic.
would be great. That would
Yeah,
be
because I know
awesome.
they said that they wanted to. They mentioned that they wanted to do it in India, getting a different location, which India never. Well, mostly India doesn't this up. When I think only one edition of Miss World in India. I think no was this one, but the previous one that was done in India, I didn't like. I was expecting more. This
Uh-huh.
Mm,
edition was better again, but I think that would be nice to see Miss World in Thailand. That would be so
yeah,
beautifully to see the queen passing her title in her home country,
correct.
where she literally, because she had a lot of pressure. She came from a different pageant system with everything of what happens, and then
No,
boom, she
You
showed that
know,
she was a real
if
winner.
if Julia Morley hires Nawat as the organizer of Miss World this year, I think he will do a great job for sure.
no.
But Nawat is enemies with that Thai woman who owns the Miss World Thailand franchise,
TPN. Ah, you know, actually during
Madam
this,
Pui.
yeah,
They're
but
now mortal enemies.
during the Miss Universe, she actually called him. There was a video of her calling him and then saying that they support him, TPN support him. So I
Oh,
think the
really?
beef is
So
made up, yeah.
they kiss and made up?
Mm.
Okay, all right. Well, they need each other anyway. All right, so I think Nawat would do a great job organizing Miss World. So we'll see. So, so predictions for 2026. Miss Universe will take place. Yes or no?
No,
No,
No.
No.
they
no.
need to cancel. They need to cancel the current Miss Universe, have a new
Yeah.
ownership,
Yeah.
rebrand, and start fresh and come with
Exactly.
power
Yeah. The brand
with
needs
a
to
new.
disappear for a little while.
Yeah.
Exactly. They need to go have like a year sabbatical and
Mm-hmm.
come with force, talk to Puerto Rico, and that way they can continue, have good plans or do it in the Philippines. I would not be mad if they do it in Thailand. They need to come with
Mm-hmm.
force, like the new era of Miss Universe, do so. It would be a nice year sabbatical. So when they come back, they
Yeah.
have a new marketing or promotion so
Yeah.
they can
Mm-hmm.
regain the name. I mean, if they're wise,
Yeah.
because there's no need to do the pageant this year with everything that's going on.
Correct.
So,
And there, you know, I
Migo.
think that the final like death is gonna come when the Omar interview is gonna come out. So I think it's a really
oh
good idea.
yeah,
Step
Yeah.
away, like
Yeah.
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 All right, we'll see. Migo says, I still think Miss Universe and Miss World are still the most famous and prestigious ones. Just the people who organize it are making it worse. Miss World is okay. Julia Morley is stable. I mean,
Yeah,
she's been organizing the pageant for like God, how many years? 80 years. You know,
Yeah, and then she
she's just
kept
as
the
old as the pageant.
integrity.
Yeah, and she has integrity.
exactly.
But Miss Universe definitely needs the new ownership. Okay, prediction. Do you think Fatima Bosch will step down from her title? Yes or no?
Probably not.
No,
No,
She will
but she will
not.
get
no.
the throne.
Yeah. Unless
Her
she's forced out.
She will be forced out?
her personality proved that she have too much of an ego.
Yeah,
Uh, but I think she will be, if the new management happens, she might be dethroned,
yeah, that's
or
my prediction.
she will not be utilized for the new version of Miss Universe because
Correct,
she's bringing nothing to the table at this point.
Yeah.
correct. I said it to Rafa after the Miss Universe finale. I said my prediction is that when it's gonna come into new hands, that is gonna be investigation and she's gonna be dethroned. I still stand by that.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So hopefully the HBO documentary, once it comes out, eventually will influence whatever, I mean, what it has to do is to
Yeah.
make sure it will have a tremendous impact as far as changing the leadership of Miss Universe organization, because as we see it right now,
Correct.
it has
Yeah.
gotten worse. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't know because I mean, between now and then, I mean, a new owner will maybe come up. We just don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Prediction. Yes or no? Do you think both Anne and Raul will be arrested and put in
Yes.
jail?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be arrested, but I do think that they will. I mean, they're going to be fugitives for sure for a very long time before they do get caught.
Well, eventually
Eventually.
they're gonna run out of money. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
who's going to provide for them anymore? I mean, what money? Both of their assets are frozen. So somebody,
Yeah,
Mhm.
true.
maybe some of Raul's drug cartel friends will be helping out. Charity?
Mm.
I don't know.
That, yeah.
I don't know. Somebody says we need to sign a petition to get Fatima dethroned.
There was
Nick,
already a petition
There
done by
was a
George.
petition,
was
yeah.
already there a petition? Yeah, but
Yeah.
what happened to
Yeah.
that petition, George?
By George. We should revive it, repost it again. Yeah.
Somebody has to, yeah, we need to keep it going. We need to keep it going.
Yeah.
You know? And whatever happened to Brian's hashtag in Miss Universe? I don't support Miss Universe anymore, something like that.
Mhm.
That
If
didn't last
that's
very long.
That's something that, you mentioning earlier that a lot of people after the finale was like, okay, screw Miss Universe and we're gonna boycott. But then now I see all of the pages that I personally spoke to and they said gonna boycott and I see them posting about Fatima and everybody's like, why don't you give up? I said, no. I already refused 3 clients who wanted me to train them for Miss Universe. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna support and I'm gonna keep on boycotting because I am genuine when it comes to women empowerment.
Mhm.
And I feel like all the pages that are posting news about Fatima are sellouts. I'm sorry, but you are not a true pageant fan if you say one thing one day and then you turn around because you make a post so you get more likes and followers. I don't care. I'm standing by my boycotting.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And that is
So,
when it comes, to tell your values for X, Y, and Z. And that is my problem with the
Yeah,
current Miss Universe. It's not because she's Mexican, it's not because she's a woman. It's just I'm looking the person and the values, and you behave like that. That means that you value more the material stuff, you value more the fame, and you don't value the real sisterhood. You don't value woman's real voice. You don't value the hard work for a woman to be empowered in the society. Doesn't matter which professional path or career they decide to choose. Plain and simple.
prediction,
yeah.
yes or no? Cardi B will host Miss Universe someday.
Oh
I would
God.
love to see
I would
her.
love that. I wouldn't mind it at all.
I signed the petition.
Yeah.
Prediction.
Okay.
Prediction, yes or no? Nicki Minaj will perform on the Miss Cosmos stage.
Oh,
She
No.
would be booed and booed and booed. I don't know.
Please don't.
But I
What?
can't afford him.
I love Nicki Minaj just because she became a Trump supporter. You stop loving her?
I can't afford her.
Hey,
I
I
love
am
her.
Cardi B. I'm Cardi B all the
To be
way.
honest
yeah,
with you,
same.
I like the old Nikki before the surgeries. I
Right.
love her
Oh, the
talent,
physical,
and
yeah.
long time ago. The new
Yeah.
Nikki is like okay, but I feel sad, but this is my opinion. That's again values. It's like Nikki needed to transform herself to condition to the world that she is to be relevant. And coming from an island where you see female rappers and all this genre that never, like Ivy Queen, that she's being epitome about, you don't need to be this level in order to be relevant. That's
Correct.
my problem with Nicki
Mm,
Minaj, that she
mm,
became that.
mm.
Versus Cardi B, that she owned her past, but she's been Cardi B from the beginning. That's
Correct.
different.
And have you seen her recent performance where it was in Dubai or
Where
it was incredible?
somebody threw a bottle at her or something like that, and she threw it back to the audience.
Oh, that
No,
was
no,
a
no,
while
no.
ago.
Just
And she
kidding.
throw it back.
That was a
Throw it
long
again.
while ago.
Prediction, yes or no? Nawat will finally marry his live-in boyfriend.
Oh God.
Mhm.
See, he has a boyfriend?
That's what I heard.
Mm.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I haven't
Come
received
on,
an
Lenka.
invitation, so
Lenka,
I
you
don't
know
know.
everything about Nawat. What do you know?
I don't
Uh,
know. Even I don't know this thing. I know pretty much everything, but not this. But it's also because I believe that people are hiding certain things in their life for a reason. So if he doesn't want to expose it, then it's not my
yeah.
place to stick my nose in. So For
All
whatever
right.
he's doing, I just hope he's happy, and that all it matters.
Prediction, yes or no? Kun An will detransition.
Oh my God.
At this
If she goes
point,
to
to save
prison,
her,
How is
I
that
mean,
gonna
that's the
happen?
thing. If they do Interpol, if they want to do that just for a 2-year prison, Kuna is gonna be Kun.
And
right?
what? She's gonna change her name to what? Antonio?
Kun,
Same name
Kun.
Kunan
more.
to Kun.
That's too funny. That's
I'm
hilarious.
sorry.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I think we're gonna wrap up. I think we're running out of ideas. All right, people. Thank you
Yeah.
again
Thank you so
for
much for having me, Rafa.
Andy. Such a
Nice to
pleasure.
meet you.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Andy.
And I like
Yeah.
adjusting to you guys first.
the what?
Andy, it's too
I-
bad you did not meet Lenka in Thailand.
Yeah,
She
I
went
saw
back.
her walk by, and I just saw your back, and I didn't realize that it was you because of the dress that I remember. So
Yeah,
also
the
that's
little
her.
black number and the boots
Yeah.
that she wore.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you so much for having me. And
We'll do it again. Don't worry.
I'm kind of like adjusting to how it goes with the
You live
conversation.
in Eastern Canada, right?
No, Western Canada,
Western Canada.
Oh.
So
Alberta.
you're 3
Cold.
hours behind Boston, I think.
Yes.
Sounds cold.
All right. So it's very, very cold. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We are actually having a snow right now.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
For
Well,
Yes.
I hope to see you again. It's not
sure.
just to meet
Thank
new
you.
people.
Yeah.
You need to see this as you're like a little fish that needs to acclimate to the temperature, and then you will
Yes.
be free with
Yes.
us. Don't worry. But
Yeah.
you are already been welcome to the team. So I mean,
Yeah. There are no barracudas in the fish tank.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I love all your opinions and reactions to pageantry towards it. So, and
Yeah.
Lenka,
Thank you,
nice
Thank you.
meeting you.
Yes, thank you. Jonathan, as usual, thank you for your donation. Much appreciated, my friend. Love you.
No worries. No
Happy
worries.
New Year.
Happy New
And
Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone. Wilfredo, mi amor. Te quiero, te amo, te aprecio
te
mucho, mi
quiero mi
vida.
corazón, mi vida.
Chandra Kun.
Lenka, darling. Namaste.
Mabuhay.
Thank you. Mabuhay. Love you. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Till the next time, please don't forget to subscribe and like this episode. So please help this channel grow and I appreciate all your help. So we'll see you again in our next live group chat. And
Yes.
follow me on Instagram if you haven't, Critical Beauty Official, okay?
Me
And
too.
follow all of us here. Follow Lenka on Instagram, Lenka Vomocil. Andy Chafe is Andy Chafe on Instagram. Runway Poppy is what it says, Runway Poppy on Instagram. And Jonathan Akinwale, also Jonathan, same thing as Instagram. Follow all of us.
And support this channel. In that
Yeah.
way, we
Support this
can double
channel.
the episodes because we have so much that we want to discuss and share with you. So, in order
Yeah.
to double, the goal is to double the live, double the followers, the likes, and the subscriptions. So please, 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 if you want to see these crazy pageant lover panels, expert panels, but more importantly, passionate for something that we believe about empowering women and men, you know, the 3 things: like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah. Yes.
Correct.
So somebody asked, "Oh, how about the best pageant page of 2025?" Hello, Critical Beauty.
Hello.
Hello.
Beauty.
We already
Oh,
covered
that was
that.
Lenka who wrote Critical Beauty. Yeah, yeah. Okay, people, this is a serious question. How many pageant pages do you know out there that actually engage in critical discussion about pageants, about issues related to pageantry?
Very,
Very
Very
few.
few, very
very
rare.
few.
You know what? Actually, just to be honest, my channel is probably the first
Yeah.
Mhm.
pageant channel to actually launch a group chat, group
Mhm.
discussion on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't remember of any other pageant channel having done this before I did.
No.
So
Mm-mm.
all the other rest are copycats, okay? That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that
You're the
this is
inspiration,
the
Rafa.
This is the view version of pageantry, the critical beauty, and that is the reason why I want you guys to support, because I want you guys to support us, to support Rafa, because he
Yes.
put a group of people with different opinions and personalities to make it fun, make it hilarious, respectful. But at the end of the day, we have one goal. It's just empower pageantry as it's supposed to. So
Exactly.
please.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you, people. Again, thank you very much for following us, for also for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And again,
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Bonne heureuse année 2026, like my friend Nickpa from Tahiti says.
Yeah.
Okay? And Feliz Año Nuevo. Y maligayang Pasko sa aking mga seguidores Filipinos. Okay? Mabuhay!
Bye-bye. You
Have a
take
wonderful
Mahal
care.
kita.
weekend.
Bye-bye.
Love you, people. Take care.